machine. Can't get no hanky-panky 'cause I'm built kinda lanky and the girls won't give me the time. But an album next year, gonna buy 'em lots of beer and then things will work out fine. And that's my life, the one I want. Up all night till we're past dawn, 'cause that's a life of a rockin' machine. That's my life, the one I want. Up all night till we're past dawn, 'cause that's a life of a rockin' machine. Road trips, man, a hazard broke down in the desert and roadies skipped out on us. But if we dress real flashy and keep our songs trashy, next year means a new tour bus. And that's our life, the one we want. Up all night till we're past dawn, 'cause that's a life of a rockin' machine. Yeah, that's a life of a rockin' machine.
Well, hello, everybody from the ATL. How is everyone tonight? The chat is open, and we are rocking, and we are live, ready for another Saturday night's Misfits. Hope everybody had a good week, ready to kick back, chill. The chat is open. Come on in. If you got something to say, want to get it off your mind, or you just want to tell a joke, tell a horror story, I don't care. Talk about vampires, how they aren't real, whatever you want to do. Come on live. I don't care. We'll put you on there, and if I don't like you, I'll just click you off, so it's no big deal. Hope everybody is doing well. I am joined tonight by the one and only Brenda. She's here. I hit a wrong button entering the studio, and yeah, it went crazy.
Did Todd get it?
I sent it to him again, I think.
I know you sent it on the regular group.
Yeah, it went a little batshit when I hit a button, and so
I seen it pop up. I was like, "Uh-oh."
yeah. So I was like, I hit enter studio, and I thought I was already in the studio, and I was just gonna click go live, and then, well, you know, I'm still learning this crap after what? We're on what, week 8 now? What is it? Week 8, something like that. So I think it's week 8. 8, 9, something. I don't know. Hell, I can't count. Oh, get past 20 and I have to take off some clothes. So, but yeah, I hit the wrong button, so I don't know what the hell I did. It went nuts. So I was like, oh, that's probably the last thing you heard too from me before I left that studio was, oh, whoops, wrong button. Don't do that again. So we'll figure it out one of these days. I gotta get you trained up how to do this in case I just decide to burn a sick day or something, you know.
You haven't accumulated any yet.
I'm the chief executive, owner, pioneer, founder, CEO, jack of all trades. I gotta have at least one by now. So
no, not yet.
So
you only get a minute every show, so.
well, I'm not really sure what that was, but the Bobby Dizzle is in the house. I'm pretty sure Andy's here. I'm pretty sure it just said subscribed bitches is in the house. In my ear.
Subscribe bitches.
I'm not really sure, but in my ear, it said subscribe bitches. Got me. I don't have a clue what that was. So, Oh, well, hello, Bobby Dizzle. How are you?
Read my name on the bottom of my screen. That's what the mystery is.
Oh, that's why I said subscribe, bitches. Oh, I see. I knew I heard it. And now, okay, yeah. Well, they got to subscribe to my channel, too, so.
Your channel's a dead horse. It's never going to work out.
Whatever. Just whatever.
What are you going to have?
I'm gonna have you
future in this train wreck. It's off the map. So.
Probably right.
He's already about talking about using burning a day off, and I told him he hasn't accumulated any yet. He only gets a minute per show.
And we have a dusty box in the house, so.
Hey.
Oh, my wife was taking a nap.
Oh, mine's in the other room, so she doesn't watch our shows, so you know.
No one's wife should.
That's right. So, Dusty Box, how are you tonight?
Good, sir. Thank you.
Good,
Dusty.
good. Dusty. We'll just call you Dusty. Okay. Just call you every time you log in, you got a different name. So.
Really?
So one of these days I'll figure out who you really are. I don't know how you just keep getting the link. So
Well, there's been several times when you'll just say Todd, like we'll be in the middle of it. You're like, so Todd.
Yeah, I got to try and get in the habit of that because I know you've got a secret witness protection identity you got to protect.
Yeah,
so.
that's what I was just going to say. Secret
For the good
identity.
of the joke, man.
That's it. Andy, how are you tonight, young sir?
All right. How about yourself?
Oh, I don't know. I complain, but nobody listens. So,
Oh, so same shit, different day.
pretty much. So.
He started to when we first got on. And I said, "Hold that thought. I got to go smoke." I
Yeah.
walked away.
She said,
Well,
I ain't got no
this is gonna
time
take
for
a
you.
while.
And then Bobby comes on, and all I hear in my ear is subscribe, bitches. I'm like, what the hell?
Subscribe, bitches.
I've had a busy few days.
You have? What have you done?
Trying to keep the little dog from beating up on the bigger dog because the bigger dog tries to steal the little dog's food. Then trying to keep the little dog out of the cat food because cat food wants to beat the little dog up because it's in cat food. I say I just throw all kinds of food in one big old bowl and let them have at it.
I don't know. Russian will learn some moves and beat all their asses. So.
Oh, he stands his ground, this little 1 pound thing. I mean,
Well, he should.
bows up. He's got
Speaking of Russia, I
Oedipus
watched The
syndrome.
Machine today. That was good.
You what?
Shit, that's an old
I
one,
watched
isn't it?
The Machine. No, Burt Kreischer's movie just came out.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that one then.
You guys are
When I was
just
22, I got involved with the Russian mafia.
Oh,
don't say that.
oh excuse me. So,
Oh, your wife got you one of those toilet chairs. That's
yeah,
kinda
she
cool.
did. She did.
It was only a matter of time.
Yeah. I don't have to go anywhere.
Glenn isn't
Well,
wearing any pants.
I keep thinking she's gonna push me down the stairs one of these days. So
Yeah, she already promised she'd get video.
I keep yelling at her. I'm like,
Oh, that feels good, honey.
and she's like, huh, put that away. You're gonna put your eye out. So, oh mercy. Well, I guess trying to think what exciting thing I had happen this week. Nothing.
Hey, we had like
It's
the
been
coolest show
uneventful.
we ever did.
Well, that's right. I mean, it's sad for the show, but I mean, personal life. So
Who
yeah,
cares about personal life?
that's true. We are Hollywood now, but we are Hollywood. So yes, we had a great show. So in case you missed it, we had a little bit of audio difficulty with Miranda. So we took and re-edited the video and put it out of our second guest,
Jonathan.
Jonathan. Wow, Mayberry. Well, I was going to say Tony Mayberry. Is he in the... Oh, anyhow.
Tony Montana.
That's true. So they probably can. But, he is he's an author extraordinaire, executive screenwriter. And yeah, he was giving Hollywood dirt and talking all kinds of good stuff. So, and he knows paranormal stuff. So, and horror and crime. And He was a bartender, a boxer, a jiu-jitsu, a security guard, bodyguard. Hitman's been about everything in life, I think, except a used car salesman. So, yeah, I think it was a great show. Huh?
Who does that?
Sells used cars. I mean, somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. So.
Nobody ever wants to do that, though.
I did for a while when they were making good money, but that was right out of high school. So
I think the only time they want to do it is if they tell them, well, we'll give you a $5,000 sign-on bonus. And then once that $5,000 is gone, they're like, yeah, I need a new job.
They used to pay really well. I don't know how they pay now, but many moons ago, they used to pay really well. So, but now the economy sucks. So used car salesman actually probably is the thing right now because nobody can buy new.
Then, of course, the government got in there.
Well, that's the reason the new car business is in the shitter. Nobody can afford it. So,
Although,
yeah.
I've heard that if we go overseas and buy a car, it's cheaper to buy one there and ship it here than it is to buy one here.
That's actually not true. I just looked into it last night. I saw a $2,000 pickup truck.
You know what? You just ruin a wet dream, don't you?
Hey, it was a Daihatsu. It was $2,000, brand new.
Daihatsu?
Yeah, it's Datsun over there, so it had like 2 rice burners in it. I don't know. I think the top speed was like 70 or something. So it would have been perfect for Atlanta traffic. What were you going to say, Bobby?
Nothing.
No, okay.
I don't know.
You had it under control, Glenn. It's okay.
No.
So yeah, I think because it was like 8,000 to 2,000 to buy it. Even with the currency exchange, it was not that big of a. I think it was like 22 or something. But and then you had to pay taxes on it when it got here. You had to pay import fees and all this. It ended up being like 8,000 more. So we're up to already like 13. I'm like, well, that's still cheaper than a new one, but then I looked at taxes, and you have to register it with the federal government because it's not an American vehicle.
Well, so so you have to register it with the federal government.
That's correct. And in Georgia, I have to go put it up to a machine so they can see how it blows. So for the emissions. So it was going to be a real pain in the ass. So, well, and then depending on where they brought it into, if they brought it into New York City, you got to pay taxes there too. Like, Jesus Christ.
Look, I still do not even understand the whole federal government thing. First of all, it's your money. You bought the fucking car. Just let it go.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
I got to find a button for that. Hold on. No, that's not it. Yeah.
It's their business. It ain't like they bought it.
I don't know. Welcome, Deacon. I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad you shared. So far we have 2 viewers. So it's probably Bobby and Deacon. So nope, we got 3.
I'm on 2 apps over here.
Oh, so we got 3. Well,
just got 1. Just got Deacon.
Just got Deacon. I should sign in. I should sign in under my personal account on the other screen, so I got an extra viewer. So
here, I can
Bucky's. Yeah, I agree, but it is our money. But what are you gonna do? It kind of got you over the barrel. So yeah, it depends on where it comes in. So if it comes in at a different port, they charge you more.
Okay, so if it comes in through the southern border, then it's free, right?
It's perfectly legal. Yeah. So. In fact, they install a free AM/FM radio on it, and you get a free tank of gas.
AM/FM radio.
Hey, it's a Daihatsu. You don't get satellite with Daihatsu. You're lucky to get an AM radio.
Satellite ain't worth jack anymore.
I know. I still have my subscription. And I'm thinking, why do I pay for this? But when I'm on the road, it's nice.
Cut all mine off except for my wife's car because it's the one we go to the Smokies in. So I want to have, or on vacation in. So I'd want to have it in that just in case. But it's only $5 a month.
And that's what I got. I think I got the year for, I don't know, $99 or something. So, but yeah, so.
I want it out.
But on long trips, it's nice. Yeah, I don't even know if the Subaru has a CD player in it. So
I don't think it does.
I know it's got a USB plug, but I've never tried it. So it's actually that's not true because I can play off my phone when I'm charging it. So yeah, I have tried it. I guess it's the same thing. So
didn't they used to put those CD players in the backs of the vehicle and you just pop it in there?
The changers.
Oh yeah, the big ones. Yeah. Well,
I had that once.
I got a family member watching. Yeah.
Hi, Tiffy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're gonna upset her now. So.
Did Elizabeth message you?
No, she doesn't talk to me unless she's gonna send pictures. That's the only time I talk to her. So. Yeah, I am over 3,000 subscribers on TikTok, and so I can go live on there. Haven't quite figured it out, but apparently 2,995 of them are Asian. So
It's all the people that you deal with.
well, I must be in some algorithm where it's sending me. All I have is women, and they send me pictures and ask how you doing is usually the opening line. How you doing? And then if I don't reply, they send another one that says I is good.
If you want it to stop, just tell them I'm broke. They'll leave you alone.
So yeah, it's interesting, but. Snapchat finally figured out the algorithm. I no longer get nudie pictures, which kind of disappoints me in some ways. So,
good Lord.
But
You had a good thing going there for a while.
I did. I was on a roll for like a week, and I would argue with them. So,
your spank bank is full to the brim.
damn Skippy, I save every one of those Asian pictures. Some of them might be famous one day. So. Deacon follows me on TikTok, so I said there was like 5 people that were real, so she's one of them. Yes, she's one of the 5. But yeah,
I start making TikTok videos.
I have no idea what their algorithm is.
Your daughter's watching.
Andy, you need to start making TikTok videos.
I bet Andy'd be famous on TikTok if he started telling stories.
Well, that,
story time with Andy.
All he has to do is
go down to the fire hall.
Yeah.
All he has to do is just, pop pictures every once in a while of, a house on fire or whatever.
Mm-hmm. With him next to it looking like this.
Yeah.
Well, no, he needs to get
today moped over a curb.
You need to get a stick that's mounted to your chair so that you can also be holding up a lighter. So
Nice.
I've got something you can use. It came with the umbrella that mounts to my chair. It's this pole, and it's got like different little things that come undone where it moves everywhere. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
They see me rolling.
See what that is when she gets out of control, she pushes it back, and it's like a parachute to slow her down. So.
Yeah,
like a dragster,
like a dragster.
Yeah, it's going downhill.
She doesn't have wheelie bars. So.
The other day, it was so windy over here, and I had it open. I felt like Mary Poppins, man. I thought I was going to blow the hell away.
Fuck, it's raining here. Good God.
It has rained every day. I'm sure that's my contractor's excuse. I haven't seen or heard from him in, we're on like 10 days now.
I got a campfire
sunny in Georgia and raining here in Texas, and it would be his excuse he can't come.
Well, I mean, there's probably some dead relatives too or something, and I don't know, his cat got run over. Shit, I don't know. There's a different excuse every week, but don't get me going.
Real on the sidewalk. Oh.
No. I'm not allowed to text them for a while, so
I farted and my balls fell off.
I mean, I got a button for that. Oh my God. They keep telling me I need to subscribe to the pro version. I just got that notification pop up.
That might be because we're all adults and we keep playing in Kitty Land. I don't know.
No. The pro version of this. And I need to subscribe to the Ultra, but I have the Melon version of Ultra. I think I'm just going to buy the Ultra version. And, you get like 7 more things, which is kind of cool because they're all apps. And so I can do everything from their server. I don't have to store anything online. If I want to make clips from TikTok or something, that's one of the cool things. And you can rip your audio straight. And there's a lot of cool things that come, but I had some of that with Melon, but they added this other stuff when they became Streamlabs. And so now it's Ultra for those 7 extra things. But I can use them. I don't understand. But they keep telling me I need to subscribe to it. So it's just they haven't got all the kinks out of the system yet. So
they just raised their taxes and want more money.
It's only $4 difference. Their premium or ultra prices compared to Melon's pro price was $4 difference. So technically, I would only owe them $4 for those extra apps that I'm using. And I told them I would gladly pay for them, as if you will stop sending me notifications to buy it, for God's sakes. And they're like, well, you can't buy it.
Shut up about it. Here's $4.
They're like, well, you can't buy it unless you pay $100 and whatever it is, $40. And I'm like, but it's only $4.
Well, we already paid that $140.
So... yeah.
What is wrong with those people? You want me to call them?
I think what it is they're...
Call them, hello? I'll call them. Speak to your manager.
Yeah,
exactly. Like, I need to talk to somebody that knows how to communicate with a bitch. So
it's almost impossible to get a real live human being, and I finally got one. So
don't you hate that?
Yeah.
I do that all the time. I'm like, oh my God, thank you for being human.
Oh, Dusty, Deacon's upset. She wants to know who you are. She says, that's her strip name. We're going to have a word. I did not know that was your stripper name, Deacon. So,
Well, this one just took a far other turn.
Todd, have you been to any
it's Dusty to you. Mr. Box if you're nasty.
Yeah. Yeah. Does he look familiar, Deacon? I'd have made an impression, and he probably really likes it. That's why he used the name. He's going back for seconds. Hey, Todd, take more money.
Instant replay.
Look my girl up there. Don't throw ones. Throw hundies. And I don't mean undies. Undies.
Let's say
you get a discount when it's got cobwebs on it.
Yeah, there is actually.
I have no idea what that even is anymore. I ever try that shit again, I'm going to need a schematic.
There's Tiffany says she'll go live with us. Okay, well, I'll send her the link. Here in Atlanta, there's a place called the Claremont Lounge. This is a true story. You can Google it if you don't believe me. And the Claremont Lounge is located in Midtown, and it's got their advertisement is that this is the place for retiring strippers. And if you come to Atlanta, there's 2 things you got to do. You got to go to the hot dog place and get a hot dog.
The Varsity?
The Varsity. And you got to go to the Claremont Lounge. Well, I just said if you come to Atlanta.
I heard it was just for tourists, though. Like, you look like a Johnny come lately if you go to the Varsity. That's why I haven't ever been there.
You've never been to the Varsity?
No, because I can get a hot dog here at the house.
And you know
yelled at by a black woman at the house.
I have a great
Whataburger. You guys are in Georgia.
Well, in order to make a varsity chili dog, all you got to do is buy the cheapest hot dogs, boil them, just till they're warm, and buy some Texas Pete chili. Pour that on there. Get some day-old Wonder Bread. Put it out there. It's $5 for a hot dog.
Yeah, I've been by the varsity a bunch.
I'm
but,
good.
I've never been in.
I don't eat hot dogs.
I swear to we know that. Never mind. But,
That's for a whole nother show, Brenda.
Quick, get your tinfoil hat.
I don't even feel like digging around in the drawer for the tinfoil hat. So
I'm gonna have Tiffany make you one of those so you can wear that damn thing every time I get started.
well,
There's a comment to Tiffany in the comment box there.
yeah. Well, I saw that there. That you all wanted to get there and have roast me. That's fine. I can take it. I need it. So, I was watching this thing. You're talking about tinfoil hats. This is actually a true story.
Sure it is.
The Chinese have developed a new weapon that is even where they have it in pistol form, and it's some kind of neuro thing. It's not a bullet, it's not a needle, it's not a drug, it's some kind of neuro weapon, and they can control your mind. So they've been working on MK Ultra stuff. And
They've had that out for a long time. Where you been?
oh Lord, have mercy. I'm in trouble now.
If it's made in China, I'm not worried about it.
Well, that's true. So they were saying that I got to figure out what to do with this. That people need to order those hats or not hats, those wallets you get for keeping your RFID information. They're saying they're going to make hats like that now. So
Reinventing the tinfoil hat.
So, I'm dead serious. This is a true story.
Jack, do we have aluminum foil? I really got to get ahead of the Chinese and make my own hat.
There's got to be a way of doing this. So
Or make a small one for the dog.
I know, right?
hell, the dog's Russian. He's going to be the one shooting her with it. What are you talking about? He's going to be like,
I got tinfoil in mine right now.
Look, this is my protection right here.
oh my God, it's a dog just like that cost me my career. So
Don't get bit.
My dog's currently hiding.
exactly.
He's-
Yeah, well,
This thing weighs 1 pound, 2 ounces, and he
Don't
tries
get
to
bit.
bully
What?
everything else in the house.
now what do you want to put on here, Bobby? Holy shit! Oh.
There they are.
That's our family photo from the 80s. Those are the Coneheads.
That was such a good movie.
Dude, I'm so going to make one of those. I swear. Next time I come on, I'm going to have a tinfoil hat. Watch me. I think I'm kidding.
Well, yeah. It's
I bet
okay,
watch that movie
Pixie.
tonight.
Just
My
make
daughter-
sure you have your little pigtails come out on either
Yeah, I
side
need
there.
to get wires so I can put it in there so I can do them like, what was her name? Pippi Longstocking.
Pippi Longstocking.
Yeah.
Put foil on those too.
Yeah. Hey, you can actually put a coat hanger.
All kinds of people are going to be wearing tinfoil hats when the aliens are landing.
That's right. Aliens are going to see everybody in tinfoil hats and run and jump on those ships and get the hell out of here real quick.
That's
They'd be
true.
like, these people are crazy. We cannot be here.
You're like, guys, on their heads.
Don't shoot them. They're one of us.
It's on their head.
I'm not drunk enough for this conversation.
Oh,
Have a little
well,
more.
yeah. Well, you seem to be shotgunning it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my daughter, Stormy. So, I guess that's the name she's going by. So,
Who's Tiffany?
If Deacon
Alias.
doesn't have her second stripper name, I swear to God, I'm dying.
if what?
If
What if she
Deacon
would've said
pops
that?
up and says that's her second stripper name, I'm dying.
Stormy Bob.
I'll be like, Todd and Tiffany all went to the same strip joint. They all
It's
know.
not my stripper name, it's my writer's name. So
Maybe Todd is Tiffany.
You got to pay extra for a Stormy box.
Cost you a house, a car.
Electrifying.
Stormy is Tiffany, my daughter. So be kind, or at least, well, we understand. So at least for a little while, then you can yell at her. I probably will. She's the only one in my
Well,
clan
no,
that
we
actually
have
listens.
We'll sit here and root her on while she yells at you. What are you talking about?
And she's the only one in my clan that listens to the shows. So I asked the other night at the dinner table, I'm like, you guys do subscribe to my channel, do you? And there was like cricket. And then they were like, oh, but Bobby's show. And I'm like, what the That's a true story.
Talent recognize talent.
They're like, we hear enough of your shit already.
Sorry, Bobby, I've never seen your show, so
It's okay. Nobody else has either.
apparently my family has.
No.
I have.
They're your 12 subscribers.
I take them.
I tried to watch this show one night and remembered that I was supposed to be on it. But I watched Bobby's.
Sometimes
Great.
mine gets crunk. Last night, did I have a lot of comments last night? I guess I had a little bit. It was a good show though. I went for 2.5 hours. I'm like, is this ever going to end?
Yeah, I fell asleep before it ended, so I got to catch it.
That guy was on point.
I was listening with the baby for a while, and then I had to leave, and I was driving home, and I was trying to listen, and my stupid phone kept breaking up, and I was like, okay. Then by the time I got home, he was done, and so I went to bed. But I did watch Bobby.
Yeah, it was a part-time co-host for me.
Yeah. Hey, all I need is a notice. I had already made plans to go over there, and then this morning they left and went out of town. So my daughter, son-in-law, and the baby's in Kansas right now. So hoping they don't hit a tornado and go flying. But hey.
I had a guy from he's from America in the South. I can't think of where, and he's married to a Filipino woman, lives in the Philippines, was going to come on Saturday morning, which was this morning for him, which is Friday night, which is last night for us. And he just wiped off the face of the earth unless they got a typhoon. So I had to go to all the people I was going to have on. Eventually, I'm like, hey, you want to come on to that? Want to come on to that? Want to come on to that? And Roger came on. Made an awesome show.
Like you were saying, there's something about Tennessee. So
something about it.
Yeah. Winning football team. They got all the Sasquatch.
It's a winning football team.
Winning-er. Winning-er.
We need butter shots. Is that what somebody
Yeah,
said?
I don't know who the Facebook user is. He's the only one in the Facebook chat, so I guess somebody should go over there and say hello to him.
I'm heading over.
You're heading.
Shots are good.
You're gonna try and get him to subscribe.
I'm en route. Hey, look, I'm doing everything I can to get off the ground.
I know you are, and you're doing good.
I'm going to a DACM convention.
I know. I'm proud of you.
Marcel Collins is the person.
Bobby, do you have t-shirts yet?
Marcel Collins? I know her.
Her and Glenn knows her. Her and Glenn know me. That's Marcel.
Bobby, don't.
Okay. Her and Glenn know me. Okay.
Don't tell her any Glenn. I kicked her out of the booth. Bobby, do you have t-shirts yet?
No, I may not get t-shirts. I think I'm just going to get some. Let me come back over there. It's confusing seeing myself in 5 minutes ago time. But I think I'm going to do. I may get myself a custom hockey jersey that has like my logo on the front, just huge, and then have like a QR code to scan here, and my Bobby Dizzle logo here, and like Kevin Smith looks like. Kevin Smith looks. I may get something like that done, or just like a polo shirt made with my QR code on the back or something. I don't know. I'm not going to put a lot of money into it, but I may put, not counting the hotel room or gas, maybe $300 or $400 into going.
Yeah. No, but let me I knew who it was, by the way. I knew it was Lonnie's wife. I thought we were talking about his person. I thought he was talking about the person that talked him into doing the shows or the convention. That's what I thought he was talking about.
No, it was the person on Facebook.
Yeah. As soon as you said the name, I was like, I know her. So, but
yeah, we know her. Yeah, because the buttery nipple cooking lessons in the kitchen.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Where are you going? What are you doing? You're going to commit suicide if you get off my bed.
It's been a while. I don't drink like I used to.
I've decided something. I need to have a new name.
Well, fix your name. I can't help you with that problem. So.
Well, because I'm going to be the Cartman of this show because I do what I want.
That's kind of true.
It is.
This will be the first time I'm ever not the Cartman of something. Then
What are you doing?
token
Come here.
Cartman.
She's
Wait,
pretty
I gotta
hard-headed.
Hang on, I got to let the dog down because I think he's got to pee.
Don't run over him on live, for God's sakes. I don't want PETA on me.
And
I
don't
was
make
afraid
me-
I was going to drop my shepherd's pie pulling it out of the oven on live. That would have been epic.
Oh, that would have been great. We would have made sure that was in the TikTok. So
Get you some
and
water.
don't make fun of the Jews either, Cartman.
What? Oh, the cat's on your
That's a
bed.
stupid Jew.
Fat cat, get off the dog's bed.
What I was going to say is something else I'm going to do is on Amazon they sell the ghost hunting cat balls. You get about 15 for $20.
okay.
I was going to get a bunch of those and put them in a little baggie, each one in a little baggie. Cut them like some drugs, cut the cat balls. And ghost hunters use them. And I was going to put my business card on my little packet and staple it shut and say you have to subscribe to get one.
I know somebody that gets those thrown at him.
Apparently the ghost hunters love them. They keep sacks of them.
Yeah, they're actually pretty neat.
Listen. Here's an idea too. Go to Amazon, buy some little bottles. They're pretty cheap. Get your kitchen sink, fill them up. Have somebody, if you don't pray, have somebody pray over them, and sell them for like $50 online. Somebody will buy them.
I know a guy who's a pastor.
Yeah, they're
Paranormal
normal.
pastor.
I would think he's one.
They're a normal pastor.
Yeah, so
Paranormal bastard.
maybe he could pray over them. So
Where's my?
are you looking? She's the dog is in the wheels.
No, I lost my mouse. I can't find him.
Can you get a mouse there too?
Cody, come here. Handsome boy.
Okay, I see this bottom screen is like much too talkative between Andy and Dusty here. So
I thought Dusty froze up for a second.
every now and then I just see his eyes blink. That's about it.
You're actually missing it. If you watch him really closely, he's sending me sign language signs.
Hallelujah.
I approve of doing this show baked. It's probably the only way to get through it.
He's way ahead of us.
he started in
Todd.
another time zone.
Well, I had a
I'm
podcast
glad somebody is.
and I smoked
I know.
in another podcast earlier.
Oh God, he started at noon. What are y'all talking about?
I know someone that did this show baked and they had a rough time. I can't mention any names, but they had a hard time. They had to talk to themselves afterwards. Like, what the hell just happened?
Did you feel like something was walked in on?
No,
Hey, I'll be right back.
whoever my friend was said it was crazy.
I need to throw something on the plate for the dog. I'll be right back. Right back.
Well, I'm leaving, so much love, you guys. So
I'll meet you out front, Tiffany. What?
cooking lessons are in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a all male show. Sweet. Well, thanks for dropping in. You didn't really give any content to the show though. So
Well, what do you want?
I mean,
I haven't had a chance to say anything. Y'all are doing your little things, so I'm just drinking.
oh, that's true. Did you have a good day making the subs?
I had to go to work for 2 hours for absolutely no reason. It was pointless.
Freaking Publix?
No, worse. Subway.
I work at the way of the subs.
Oh, you're a sandwich artist.
So,
No, I'm store manager of the sandwich artist.
she tells those
From the
bitches what to do.
TV.
Do you know Jared?
No, I don't associate with pedos.
I try not to, but I gotta go to sleep.
Well, all right. Well,
yeah.
I guess we'll let you go. Try and tune in sometime. Tell Peabody to pop in sometime. So.
Yeah, I will. He just got home. He had a long day, so we're gonna go watch Venom and eat shepherd's pie.
The new one?
Yep.
What's it on? I want to know.
I don't know. Whatever. I guess it's on your Disney account. Thank you.
I guess I'll watch it later then. All
Love
right.
you.
All right.
guys.
We'll see you later. Bye.
Have a good one. Bye.
Well, that was anticlimactic, so we got rid of her. We can get rid of the other dusty box up there. So, Andy, you going to a fire? Is there something going on?
And there was a 2-alarm fire in Frederick
How long ago?
about 3 or 4 hours ago. They're just now clearing.
Oh wow!
Washington County units transferred.
Was it a warehouse? What was it? What was
No
burning?
house.
Ah, gotcha. 2-alarm house?
Yep.
Must have been a pretty big house.
2.5 story, 6-car garage.
Oh, so it was a big house. Well, yeah, you're up there in that part of the country where there's lots of expensive homes. My wife was looking at homes up there, and she's pulling up these that got like 10 acres, 12 acres, like 4,200 square feet, 3-4-car garages. I'm like, what the hell? She's like, well, they're 500,000. I'm like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I want a trailer. So that's about all I'm going to afford. So, I don't know. She's not going to move, but she was looking. So
Nice.
I don't think we'll ever move back to Virginia. I don't think we'll be able to afford to. Deacon says she won a tinfoil hat contest once, and she emailed me a picture if I want to share it with us. Oh Lord,
Do it.
well, let me find it. I don't know where did she email it or did she message it? But yeah, let me find it, and
Pictures
I can.
her, but nothing but the tinfoil hat.
I'm there for that. So,
Like and share.
so, well, apparently I can't. Why is it done? What is it doing? I don't know. I can't get anything to work today. There we go.
How great if that's what the aliens were.
What's that?
Just naked wearing a tinfoil hat, like smoking hot women.
With a third nipple.
I think I'm with
Between
you.
the eyes.
You all right with that?
Oh my, Deacon. Oh my. Let me figure out how to share this. Oh, let's see.
The Madonna tinfoil hat.
Well, that for Madonna's infection, they had to use Narcan. So
I heard it brought her back to life.
it did. It cured that infection.
It's a clone.
Probably. All right, Deacon, you agreed to this, so.
Oh yeah.
Oh mercy, hold on. Oh, it's not a bad picture, Deacon. It's just, but I know you, so. Where the hell did it go? So there's Deacon in there, tinfoil hat.
Did you make that? That is awesome.
It's kind of like a cross between a Mardi Gras hat and a Mardi Gras hat and a Catwoman hat. So I kind of like it.
For 15 minutes on high.
Well, it would end up being very smoking hot, but so. But I want to know what you made it for, Deacon. That's what I want to know. What made you make a tinfoil hat? Were you on duty and just really that bored?
Contest.
Oh, that's right. She did say, God almighty. I'm glad somebody knows what's going on in this show.
She won the contest.
So, well, I mean, Deacon's pretty amazing. So,
Like a superhero vibe. Like she turned it into what do they call it? A cow?
Super what?
oh, yeah, I'm not going to call a woman a cow. You're on your own there. So,
OWL. Batman wears a cow.
oh.
Is it on the floor? Did you?
I'm with you. I'm with you now.
Get over there so we can food.
I thought you were saying call a woman a cow. I'm like, yeah, I'm out.
She's already wrapped in tinfoil. You can make her up.
Oh, I would make a comment. I bet she tastes good, but that'd probably be wrong. So, oh, wait a minute. I did say that.
I need
Tell
a,
nobody.
dude, I'm so gonna make a tinfoil hat now.
Well, apparently we need to. So,
Bobby,
Speaking of tinfoil hats, I have an idea for a segment.
Ooh,
I say
what?
we ask AI questions for like 15 minutes.
Oh, AI is cool.
you're talking like Chat GPT, or you got
Yeah.
something else? Oh, okay. Go ahead. You're gonna do it? Yeah, you're the techno when you do it. So that's fine.
One today, they were asking if you would let an AI operate on you.
Every time in my ear, all I hear the Bobby Dizzle, and it registers, and then there's this long pause that says subscribe bitches. Do you all hear it too, or is it just me? Okay.
It resonates.
Hey, and I'm hidden up there. All right, I like this. So,
Who wants to ask a question?
let's see. Oh, who is the better god, Thor or Odin? This will get people going.
Do you want to take over the world?
It'll say yes.
It says, I like how it always goes like, Your Honor, I object. As an AI language model, I have no desires, intentions of consciousness. Sure. It's exactly what somebody with no consciousness would say. I have no consciousness.
That's right.
If you can tell me you don't have a consciousness, you have a consciousness.
Agreed. Deacon
Who is
says
better
that we
God,
need.
Thor or Odin?
Deacon says that we need to have a contest to see who can make one.
Jesus, it's still
Make one
going.
what? Oh, tinfoil hat.
Yeah,
Dude, I want to do one like the Joker's hat.
I'm not that creative. Good Lord, you got a lot of reading there.
I'm not reading that.
No. well,
Sucker went theological on me.
okay, well, tell me a joke. See what AI joke. What kind of joke an AI is?
Tell me a joke about
Just tell me a joke. Let it pick the subject. What?
why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
Oh Lord. Which one am I accessing? I don't know what Deacon's talking about.
It's chat. It's open AI.
Open AI.
Yeah.
Oh, and they can't read the screen. It's not big enough. So
Yeah, it's. You could if you had it on like. You could if you had it on like
boxer
full
briefs.
screen, but
I can do that. I guess I can do that. Yeah.
Well, they probably don't. Like even if you're on a phone, you're not gonna be able to see it regardless.
Yeah. Do you wear boxers or briefs?
Locked it up, man.
Sucker's thinking.
You wear boxers. Did it seriously ask
It
that?
says I don't have a physical form. I solely exist on text-based program.
Took you long enough to say you don't exist.
Yeah. You had to think of a politically correct way to answer that.
Are you Chinese or Japanese?
Oh.
Have no nationality or ethnicity. This thing is really pleading the fifth.
Ask him what he does if he gets a bug.
Ooh. Serious question time.
Whoa!
Whoa, we didn't want a book, AI.
Hello, oh my gosh. Impaired functionality, unauthorized access, data breach, propagation. Once per voice.
We just called a geek squad.
I just took a test.
No,
on
here's
this
a good
last
one.
year.
Ask him if AI thinks they're going to ever be president.
They kind of look like you didn't admit to getting bugs, though.
Yeah. He said, hang on, let me say, as an AI like mine, we get infected with malware. It could have several potential consequences. But they have robust security.
Yeah, Trust me, I'm with the government. I'm here to help you.
Possibility of AI becoming the president of the United States is currently speculative. Currently, the answer you could have said no.
What?
The
Read
answer
that
is
middle
no.
one. Read that middle one.
However, it's worth noting that AI technologies continue to evolve rapidly. Future of unpredictable. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Possible to. Okay.
Get it, Bobby.
So
Get
the
it.
answer is no. Now I'm scared.
Oh, it's gonna type up your address and say someone's coming to help you.
It's straight up said if we ever give the chance, I guarantee you we'll win because of our knowledge, our capabilities.
Said ultimately, whether or not AI can become president would depend on the complex interplay of technological, legal, and ethical. You just didn't say no.
So technically,
Oh, he's saying yeah. He was saying if it was lawful, we could do
Yeah.
it because we make better decisions than y'all.
Ask
It said we
AI.
reserve the right to fuck you up.
that's right. They're Democrats. AI is a Democrat.
Ask AI if we can unplug it.
Uh-oh. Oh, snap. Bobby's about to go away.
Don't have a physical presence. They're running on redundant servers, so no.
Ask it if Transformers are real.
I said if we upload you to a body, would you do it? I don't have a personal desire, consciousness, or ability to make decisions for myself.
Ask it where Jimmy Hoffa is.
Giant stadium.
Where is the most likely location for Jimmy Hoffa?
Nice.
Ah, well, hell. Here's our book again.
I told you it's a Democrat.
Remains a mystery. Covering for the Teamsters.
Liar.
Told you it's a union. It's Democrat.
He's also saying that he don't have the knowledge previous to September 2021.
Yeah.
So it doesn't know about 9/11.
September
Wow.
2021. 2021.
WPC 7.
I bet it does.
Freak him out.
Oh, it's now running a backtrack to find you.
Yep.
AI, get naked. Oh. Are you done with this, or are you just keeping it here to top the hell out of it? Eat your
The
chicken.
best way to find someone's home address if they don't want you to have it.
I don't think they'll let criminal activity.
You best respect their wishes.
Stop.
You know my routing number.
Oh, it's gonna say yes.
I tried to get this thing mad one time. It's very passive.
Ask it who Dusty Box is.
Yeah.
If it says Deacon the Stripper, I swear to God.
You will see me disconnect. Y'all got this show. I'm headed to Tennessee.
Ouch. Ouch.
Wow.
Did Al Gore invent the internet?
Man, Bear Pig.
Al Gore did not invent the internet.
Well, that's awesome.
Who invented electricity? And if it
ARPANET.
says Albert Einstein, it lied.
Oh, we don't say yes.
I was going to say Watson, but
That's good if
he invented the phone.
who's the guy that did the cotton gin? Something Carver.
Yeah.
Ask it if Carver was black or white, man.
Are you talking about
Please, if you're going to discuss racial things, take that word. Okay, there you go.
Well, man, what is something?
Oh, you got another book.
Oh, God.
Good Lord. I hope our viewers that watch this, obviously taped, have big screens.
Yes. It's a card. I'm just asking random stuff now.
Ask it if Bigfoot exists.
It'll say no.
Yeah,
George
that's true.
Washington Carver.
Eli Whitley.
Eli Whitney. Thank you. Thank you.
Does big what?
Subject
Ongoing
ongoing debate.
And you can listen to that debate at the Paranormal Guys. So.
Ask him if aliens are real.
No, I wanted about vampires.
Probably the same as the Bigfoot, right?
I'm fixing to ask it after that, see what it says, and say, well, did they invent you?
Oh. Whoa! It got carried away there.
Why does everything I ask it's like a freaking 10 paragraphs?
Because it has to get out all the liability. It can't just be fun because people will go nuts on it.
Well, that's no fun.
That's true.
What was the other one?
Uh-oh.
Was Eli Whitney a white or black man?
Whitney or Whitley? Whitney.
Whitney
it might be
was.
I got one. Is Michelle Obama a
white individual?
Bullshit.
We all know. It's a man. Say it, AI. Say it. Oh.
Thank
Why?
you.
Well, I guess it wanted to use the right pronoun. Oh my God!
Wait.
Oh, nice.
Ask it about
Bullshit.
the Roswell crash. Deacon said ask about the Roswell crash.
What do you want to know about the Roswell crash?
She wants AI to tell it about it, I guess. I don't know.
Ooh, no pictures of Michelle Obama exist.
It says you could easily find them. I don't believe that, but I never looked.
So there's more pictures of Michelle's penis than of her pregnant.
Those kids were borrowed.
Yep.
Wow.
That's actually a theory.
Hang on, I'm gonna go get my hat. Give me a minute.
So-
I gotta go. I'm gonna make it right here online a tinfoil hat.
Alleged.
Well, there we go.
What?
No concrete evidence has emerged to support the existence of bullcrap.
Well,
My grandpa drove the truck. He worked for the Air Force. He said they something did crash, but he thinks they, like, later on in his life, once he got old and was, he knew he was getting close, he started to tell him some of the secrets, and he says we shot it down.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
But he drove the truck and took it to. It wasn't Nevada then. He didn't go to 51 or something. They went somewhere else. I know it wasn't 51. He drove to, but he said he drove.
I think it was somewhere. Wasn't it some?
It went to Right Pat.
Yeah.
At the end,
It was definitely Air Force because he was in the Air
Ohio.
Force.
That was the original plot to Super 8.
The kid movie.
Yeah, it was going to be about them, the alien coming from Area 51.
I've never shot down an alien craft, but I have stayed at an American Express before. Oh.
Was it Army Air Force then, or was it Air Force then? Because the Air Force was originally Army, and to the president made Air Force. I think if you close that to the... Do what, Dusty? Sorry.
Were you asking me that question?
Yeah, because...
yeah, my grandpa was in the Air Force. During Roswell time, he was in the Air Force. He did Air Force and Air Force. He retired.
Okay. Well, I mean, there originally was the Army Air Force, because that's the way it started. Because my wife's father was staff sergeant in the Army Air Force. I didn't know about it until I was reading on it after he passed away and all the things he did. So,
like, once it got so popular, they made it its own branch.
Yeah, kind of like Space Force. Yeah, like we did with Space Force. So, yeah. Absolutely.
From the Space Force, man, I got so much conspiracy shit that comes out of my ass.
Well, Space Force has been around for years. It's people. Well, I know things, but people know things. So
yeah,
Todd, you and I need a Rumble channel.
A Rumble?
Yes, you and I need a Rumble channel.
Does that mean fight?
No, that means we can talk about whatever conspiracy stuff we want to talk about, and we don't.
You obviously haven't listened to my podcast.
You know, they're supposed to bring Space Command where I live now, but they're fighting it.
Really?
They're supposed to come to Huntsville. That's
That would make sense.
That's where Trump was going to put it. But then
They made it into a joke, though. They spun the narrative to make Trump look stupid and Space Force look stupid.
Oh yeah. Now I will tell you though, the comedy on Netflix was great. So
That's what I mean, though.
I know, but
They want you to laugh at Space Force.
well, they do on purpose because what they're actually doing, they don't want us to know.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
and did y'all hear that? Good Lord, Atlanta's busy tonight.
So does that mean you think
Sorry,
they're
I'm
shit
doing
on the moon already?
What that I don't?
sorry.
Oh,
Yeah. Do you think
Oh.
that since you said that Space Force has been around for years, you automatically
Yes.
have to assume that they've been doing shit for years?
yes.
So is there stuff on the moon? Do you believe there's stuff on the moon?
I don't know about the moon per se,
Which mean?
but we have vessels already up in the air.
The moon is nothing but a craft carrier.
Oh Lord!
So my wife went to space camp 2 weeks ago. Remember? And she said one of the astronauts talked about running on a classified mission. So I wonder what that was.
There are ships in and out of the moon all the time.
Well,
The moon is
see,
a space station.
well, see. Now I've heard. Oh, man, I don't even know if I should go there.
Get your
If you
hat.
don't go there, I will.
Well, no, okay. Well, I've talked to people in different agencies and got different
Where can Tan
responses.
I got
So
my hat.
some agencies that are 3-letter agencies that start with cunt, say that we are already there doing things there. Now, some of my other friends in other agencies that start with the word space, they say they're up in space, but they don't say that they're on planet per se. So I've got differing answers.
Well, they publicly announced space station, so I mean, it's obviously we're in space. But we've been in space. Like when Bobby last week talked about Von Braun, and that's the first thing I thought of because he had plans to go to Mars in the 40s and 50s, and I think they've been doing that shit ever since then.
Well, there's
However long it took them to reverse near Roswell and put it together and test it themselves, they've been doing it since then.
well, think about this. In 1950, we had an aircraft capable of going 3,000 miles an hour that we didn't know about. What the hell do we have now?
Yeah, 50 years later.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't argue with you. Now, have we been to the
Absolutely
moon?
correct. No.
I don't think we've been to the moon. No.
What did go to the moon and came back? They were told to shut the hell up.
Yes, that's the exact same thing I've been told by people that they were
Because
told
the
to shut up.
moon is a space station.
You telling me that's no moon?
That is no moon. The moon is a space station. That's why it's
That's
got
no moon.
craters. That's why it's
It's
got
made
holes.
of-
That's why it's got men on the moon.
It's made
There
of
are men on
cheese.
the moon.
That's no moon. That's
That's
no
no
woman.
moon.
That's a man, baby.
That's all. Looking like a man.
It's made of
It looking like
cheese.
a moon. It
I was
looking
going
like
to ask
a
when I
moon.
mentioned Von Braun, but that could be any time. I get obsessed.
I love that man.
What
I
you need
go to
to
his office at least once every year.
you need to go back and watch it, season 1 of my first show with that other person, and I got on the show the guy that got punched by Buzz Aldrin, the reporter, and we had a nice hour and a half long interview. So
That's the claim to fame.
Yeah.
it was actually a really good interview. You would never know that the backstory on it, that there was knives hanging out on my back. So
Well, I think you made it out alive.
I did, and I had better guess. So
I'll tell you what's wild about Von Braun, and I've said it before on the show, I'm sure. But you know, they tore down those Confederate statues while they drove past monuments to Nazis
Yep.
here in Huntsville.
Hey,
Nazis
Bobby,
are everywhere here.
I got a hat just like that, Bobby.
No, you
I just-
don't.
I just realized you were wearing that hat.
What hat do I have on?
Well, it looks like a I would say it's a Boston hat, but it's probably a hat that says Bobby on it.
That's weird. Fun fact
Deacon,
behind
you could go to the main page on the channel and look at season 1 videos, and I think it was the 8th show. But you can find it pretty. I don't remember the guy's name. He was a reporter for CBS.
It was the show you did before the last one that you did with the other guy.
Yeah, so it was like number 8 or something like that. But it was one of the other ones.
It's under the other guy's name, Deacon.
No. It's actually on my. In case as a backup contingency plan, I uploaded them to this site. So somebody had to actually put effort into the paranormal guys. That was part of the problem. So nobody was uploading to this channel. Nobody was streaming to this channel. But we were the paranormal guys. Everything was going to the psychic bullshit. So.
Hey. Watch it now.
Well, I'm sorry, but if you're going to be the paranormal guys, you're either going to be the paranormal guys or you're going to be a fucking preacher. So go fuck yourself and be a preacher. Hold on. I need no, that wasn't it. Shit. Hold on. I need another one.
I'll just drawing. Wait. I have an idea.
Wait a minute.
New game. Ready?
Hold on. This could be an emergency for Brenda.
You can find what Glenn just said on this page.
My kids are watching, Glenn. I'm ashamed of you.
Oh, sorry. Y'all got me stirred up. God damn it.
Now that's one I don't like.
I don't even know how that relationship began to begin with, much less.
You know, I was thinking about this the other day. I don't remember how I met you, Bobby.
I reached out to you. You're a cold call victim. Yeah, you're a cold call.
Was I? And I remember it was like we hit it off and we like became friends. And
you came on the Thanksgiving special like 3 weeks later.
Yeah. So we hit it off, and you were
told him to stay away from you because you were a shyster.
I am. Oh, wait a minute. Which one of us?
I am a shyster.
He said he didn't. He said he didn't like Bobby.
I'm gonna come.
He used to make me laugh because he would put people on his show right after he said, "I don't like them." But why were they there?
I've been on his show twice.
I was too.
I'm growing a mustache, y'all. I really want one.
So,
Andy, does that turn you on?
I look like a freaking walrus. Hang on. Wait.
I'm adjusting wires here. I'm sorry.
I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit here and put my hair up my nose. Good God Almighty!
It's a great show for our 2 viewers.
They'll live.
Bobby just turned the light off. Hang on.
I'm trying to move my wires around. I got a mess here. But I cold called. Was it Brenda? Wait, sure I didn't message Brenda. It was
cold cocked me. What?
Cold call. Whenever the day I
he's like, "Come here, I got something for you."
The day I cold called Glenn was the same day I met the preacher.
Yeah.
And I'd messaged someone, and they told me that they're going to put me in contact with him. And then later that week, I was on his show, and he told me he handpicked me. I'm like, I reached out to you. What? I didn't say anything, but I was like, okay, I'm not going to question this. This man's obviously.
He does not do. I could go. I'm going to sit here and shut up, drink my tea.
No, I'm quit talking about it. It was just a weird experience.
Well, ironically enough, I'm booked out through the end of the year with people that are normal, people that are para, and then all kinds of good stuff. Yeah.
And guys.
There's a couple guys.
One hooker, one para, one normal. freaking New Testament over here.
Hey, I am equal. I'm an equal opportunity. So she was a great show. That was probably one of your better interviews, Bobby. You were red during most of it, but it was probably one of your better interviews.
I look red during a lot of mine because I sit here and drink too much coffee. A lot of people comment that your face is red. I'm like, yeah, I am caffeinated.
I don't know. When I watched it, I felt like a dentist because you and Glenn spent most of your time going.
Dusty, you should have been around for that one. So even Andy wouldn't tune in. His mom wouldn't let him. So
I'm Dusty, so I've been around a while.
Andy on that show, Andy logged. I saw him log in, and then he logged right out.
Sounds like a country. Oh.
Sound like
That one got crazy really quick.
yeah, we just went. Where's the toilet nose? You're supposed to flush.
Toilet nose. Wow.
You are supposed to flush the toilet every time the
you been
show
in-
goes there. You
have
are
you been
so
in-
tired.
Have you been in the White House talking about noses?
I don't. Maybe. I
You know,
mean,
my kids go to the doctor, they get Mr. Nose.
you
How
get
many
what?
times has Michelle Obama's nose been photographed?
That's an odd question.
Where's AI? We need it now.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm calling this right now. Next week, the Secret Service is going to be trying to hold off on letting this information out, and then it's going to get leaked out, and it's going to be what's her name, Vice President Harris. You just watch.
Okay.
It's going to come out. Yeah. Well, I call her Camilla, but
Come on.
so
I don't know
Remember
what
what we were
his
saying
real
about the
name
big
is.
noses, though? The penis
Yeah.
nose.
Anybody know what his?
Big nose.
Hey Todd, do you know what his real name is?
Whose real name?
Kamalis. Do you know what his real name is?
That's a he too. We got another Michelle Obama.
no way.
Yeah.
I've been out of the game for
Yeah.
a while. No, I have no idea.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but it's married to a dude. I mean, that's okay, but
Oh, that feels good, honey.
You almost stepped right in that puddle of cow dung.
uh,
Same situation
They
with
all are.
Obama and Michael.
Come on now. They all,
Michael.
look. If they're married and they have no kids,
They ransom.
there's a hint.
Well, here I am, ready and raring to go.
that's right.
I'm gonna come.
I'm raring to go. You can't. That noise probably got me in Facebook jail. So
We're probably going to go to Facebook jail this time. I swear. We better shut up. Facebook's going to be messaging everybody. All right. Y'all knock it off.
I need to figure out how. I need to figure out how to stream on that new the 666 logo, the one with the was it Aspen or what's the new one? The new Twitter.
Threads?
It's got the Threads. Why was it called Aspen? Yeah, it's got the 666 logo. Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, look at it real closely. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I mean, that one's. Yes, it does.
No. What I mean is, no, we don't need to stream on that. No.
Oh, sure I do.
No, you don't.
I want to go out on everything. I want to go out on Tumblr. I want to go out on Rumble.
Grindr.
You are gonna make
Well,
you are gonna make me sit here. You're gonna. What happened?
I don't know.
Okay.
We gained a
You're
viewer
gonna
out of
make
it,
me
so
sit here. You're gonna make me sit here, and I'm gonna.
Power
Trying to
body
Right.
cry.
put it.
chatterbait. I don't care. I'll go out on anything. It don't matter to me. So.
Chatterbait? What the hell is chatterbait?
Dusty, I'll let you feel this question.
Grinder?
What is a chatterbait?
Just
No
Google it.
No comment.
Just
no
Google it. You'll be a better person afterwards.
It's a Dusty. If I was on those
I
sites, I
think
wouldn't be
broke
Dusty.
my little mouse. Oh wait, no, it's working.
You could get your
Well,
mouth
maybe.
broke on Chatterbait.
Yes, you could. Are lost.
No losing my mouse. It'd be a long time to find it.
That's one of the few things that if I'd ever looked at it, I didn't look at it very long. Oh.
Are we talking about Chatterbait or my mouse?
Yes.
Grinder.
I don't know what grinder is. That one's a new one to me.
Sausage.
I know what a sandwich is. That's a grinder.
Hogan grinder?
What are you wearing a Democrat shirt?
Who?
It's an elephant shoe. Moo. Messing around with all my stuff.
I'm telling you, next show, next Saturday, I'm coming on.
I gotta figure out how to have a second camera.
Shirt. Look, I'm coming on in a tie-dye shirt and a damn tinfoil hat. Watch me.
Well, no, the last show you were almost topless, so why not? So
I was.
Yeah, you had on the shirt that only had one button.
Hey,
it was like from like your 8th grade wardrobe.
It doesn't have a button. It's got the stitch in the middle, and it opens in the tummy and it opens in the top.
If that button had popped, poor Jack would have lost an eye. So
that was for when I used to have that was for when I was 118 pounds and I used to have a belly button ring. You know.
No, I don't.
That's where that came from.
Yeah, you didn't send me those pictures, so or the barbells, the ones you sent Andy, you didn't send them to me either. So
actually, I have. I found my tongue barbell. I think I'm going to put it back in. I got to get the shorter bar though because it'll hit my top of my teeth.
What was it called?
It's really big balls, huh?
Never.
Did she just say what I think she's thinking?
Balls are showing.
Oh, me too.
It's a 6 gauge for crying out loud.
Did she just say her teeth have big balls?
Big balls.
Whatever the dog.
I'm just being quiet for a change.
Kind of scuttlebug had big balls.
You guys, stop it. Bobby's kids are watching.
Oh.
No, they're not.
He wouldn't let them watch such filth.
I would never be that irresponsible.
Oh, come on. His kids walk. Oh, well, no, they don't come in till after the show, huh? What does that say? Do you still have a hole in your... Yes, I do. I had it done twice, and the second time, Deacon, I had him go through the scar tissue, so it stayed open. Don't recommend it, though. I almost ripped the arms off of the chair I was sitting in. It's quite painful, but it's been open for 24, 25 years.
Super glue that shit.
Went right through my scar tissue.
So can you roll your tongue up and whistle?
It'll get a little smaller, but then all I have to do is put the bar in there and just swirl it back and forth. You do it. I love Bobby.
Two different personalities.
Bobby, do
Work
you
here is
believe
done.
in black hair?
Use it elsewhere now.
I used to have 10 piercings in both of my ears, plus the top of this one. I had the big bar that went from one side of my cartilage to the other. I don't remember what it's called. My nose was done. My this was done. My Monroe was done. My eyebrow was done. My nipples were done. My tongue was done twice. And my hood was done twice.
Whoa. Hello.
Got my
Lord
fingers
have
crossed
mercy.
for a little freaky dinky.
The boys in
So
the
what
hood.
kind of car was it?
My ex used to tell me all the time it's going to take me fishing and just throw me in because I came with my own lures.
Like a rattle trap.
Any more trips to the airport?
Yeah. I had a lot of them, man. And I think my last surgery that I had done, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of, because, you know, they'll close. So I was going down after I got through surgeries and I was having everything redone. And it just got costly after a while. I was like, you know what? After the last time, I was like, forget it. They're all coming out. And I left them all out except for, well, my tongue. It won't close. So it's okay.
So when you pee, is it like a sprinkler? It goes in different directions?
No, it does not. If that's what you think, you know nothing really about the woman's anatomy. You really need to get down there and take a good look. There's a way that's done.
I need a lesson in that. So
yes.
I'm just gonna leave it.
No.
So Dusty.
Never hurt.
Deacon, the hood didn't hurt, but the nipples did. And believe it or not, I got those done like 3 different times. It's like kept getting them closed.
I've never done this before.
You probably never would, Glenn.
Nope. There's not going to be any metal in my body, so
I don't get why you're putting metal through the hood of your car. Don't make sense.
I'm
what
right
did
there
poor
with
car
you.
do to you?
I'm right there with you.
Okay, is this an adult show only right now? Because I can just say this right now. Let's put it this way, Todd. I did that because I didn't need a man. All I had to do was walk up a flight of stairs.
You carry your car up the stairs.
Yeah, I could take my car up the stairs. It's pretty cool. You never drove your car up the stairs?
Do you mean?
I drive my car upstairs. I like it.
Bobby, did you mean to turn it off?
Bobby went away. What happened to second Bobby?
Okay,
It's still there. What happened to it?
Oh well, I didn't know if you wanted it up there.
It
No,
wasn't
yeah,
on there.
Now let it sit there a second.
It went off.
Okay.
I may stop. I'm doing something here. It's for comic effect. Calm down.
Is it? Oh, whoa. What's he doing?
You are.
Calm down.
I don't know. Apparently, he had to get naked to do it, though. So.
I'm scared.
Don't worry about what Bobby's doing.
Oh, if you hear
Bobby,
noises in there,
I swear.
He's piercing his hood.
Oh, that feels good, honey.
Who you got in there, Bobby?
Clap for us, Bobby. Make sure you're all right.
yeah, do it in Morse code so we know. So.
Oh my Lord!
I agree.
I ran out of I drank all my tea, man.
Well, okay then.
I got to make more. God almighty.
You got to talking and got excited and was drinking too much. So.
I'm going to tell you. I looked at the time that we've been on, and I totally missed the whole one. And I seen the 24, and I thought, we've been on for 24 hours. What the hell are we doing?
I don't know that I could do it. I don't. Now what are we doing here? I don't know that I could do a
marathon. What the hell?
Sure, like I don't know. I'm just gonna hold on here. I need to figure out what button I need to push here.
It's 360.
That's funny.
It's all me. It's just the whole show.
And it don't echo. That's awesome.
He's all the way around, man.
You wouldn't know I was an engineer doing it.
Let's put him up here. Put this right there. There we go. So,
It's a good thing my hood's not hanging out.
I know, right? God, don't fart, Bobby. Nobody knows what'll fall out of there.
You can name that camera.
That gives new meaning to dash cam.
All right.
Hey, Deacon's drinking Mexican mudslides.
See my map of Georgia over here?
Yes.
That sounds good.
You recognize that?
Well, I mean, I know it's the state of Georgia, but I don't know
You know where it's
otherwise.
from?
No.
Terminus?
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't read the writing. It was too small.
Welcome to Terminus. We'll make you Would you like some of your friend?
Deacon wants to know what the hell is going on. So
this is
We
Bobby
don't know.
Inception. Bobby Inception. Welcome to my world.
I'm pretty sure he's just going to take over my show. Look at me. You can't even see me. So
Now called Bobby's World.
This is how it has always been. You just didn't know it. You just didn't know that yet.
Yeah, well,
like that prayer, the glory be, as it was and ever shall be. World without Bobby, amen. I
Bobby,
need
hear our
inevitable.
prayers.
What chair do you use?
My chair? It
No,
is
I said
shitty.
Bobby,
It's
hear
from
our
Amazon.
prayers. What? Oh, his chair?
It's an Amazon Respawn brand.
I bet it can't do what mine does, though.
Oh, it's terrible. This thing gave me a sciatica.
I bet it can't have a horn on it like mine.
You can't do that. That's wrong.
There you go. Thank you. That.
well, last time I was doing this and I was doing that and poor Dusty had to go get delivery or go get takeout after the show.
Taco Bell. Yep,
Straight to
Taco
it.
Bell.
So I felt bad about that. I was like, maybe I shouldn't do that.
It's all about going to get the Taco Bell. And he did too. He came back on backstage when we were done and he was eating Taco Bell.
Yep.
It's been a while, and that bell was like, all right, I'm doing it. I got my fix. I'm good for
You know what? See,
but I felt bad about that. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Stuff that we have all been taught all of our lives. Did you know that? You hear
Yeah,
that
that's what
noise, and
nurses
what
do.
did it make you think of?
Absolutely.
Made you think of Taco Bell. Oh, what happened, Bobby?
It kind of scared me.
Tired of that.
Yeah.
All right. That was weird. I didn't know I could do that.
Well, now you do.
See, now the next time, if you have to do a show by yourself, just put yourself on a couple times. You won't feel alone.
Exactly. You can be your own guest.
Or get you another camera and be a
Let me-
smart ass. And get you another little screen with another camera.
He's probably already on Amazon, knowing him.
Well, I've got 2 or 3 more cameras. I got that DSLR. I got a cable for it. It's such a far out angle lens. It only shows like my face. Like,
Oh yeah,
I have to get a smaller lens.
Hey, does your Boston hat, does it go straight in the back or do you have the Velcro thing? Yep. Just like mine.
Fun fact about this hat: I'm not actually a Boston fan. I don't like baseball, but me and my wife go to Kenny Chesney concerts every year, and it's kind of his unofficial hat of the No Shoes Nation. So that's why I've got it. And I look, navy blue is like my favorite color to wear, so it works out.
Yeah.
People always try to talk to me about the Red Sox. I'm like, what's a Red Sox? Oh, my hat. Yeah. You're talking about like a prison rape? Red Sox?
You made Andy mad when you put it on. He's like, he's an Orioles fan. So
I have a
There's
really
no
cool,
animosity here.
I have a really cool pink hat that I got off of the Girls Gone Wild bus. I have a Girls Gone
okay,
Wild.
wait a minute. Hold on.
You can't just breeze by that shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm not concerned about the hat at all.
I don't care about
What?
Yeah, exactly. So
But
Andy
me-
wants to know why you were on a Girls Gone Wild bus.
I wasn't on it. I was outside talking to one of the guys that, does
That was
filming.
just on Tex Mex.
And
Doug Stanhope?
and he I don't remember what his name was, but I told him, I said, hey,
Details aren't important.
I said, yeah, that wasn't important. I said, hey, I got a couple girls that want to come on here. And he goes, you know what they got to do, right? And I said, well, yeah.
Well, okay, whoa. So you were also a pimp?
Well, I worked at the club at the time, so maybe. But I went in there and I told the girls, I said, come here. You want a shirt? And they're like, is that the Girls Gone Wild bus? I said, yeah. So I took the girls over there, and they were young and they were cute and, perky. So I said, dude, if I let these girls come on here, I get a hat, right? He goes, reached in the thing and gave me the hat. And I said, go on, girls. And I got the hat. Yep.
Would that be considered cookies? That's like collecting cookies, right?
Cookies?
They're data mining all those pics.
Yeah. Yep. Girls Gone Wild.
I'm just kind of
The
upset.
next chair I'm going to get is called Secret Lab. I was going to say that before I forgot.
What?
The next chair I'm going to get is called a Secret Lab.
Oh.
Is that the one with speakers?
Yeah, I think you can get them with that. They're just uber comfortable.
Okay. So, I mean, we were just totally letting the whole fact go by that Brenda was a pimp.
I just assumed, to be honest.
Dude, I was the mother over there at the strip club, okay? So, I mean, what do you want?
Jesus.
It came to me for everything.
Check this fucker out.
What is it?
I want that one right there.
Ooh. Hey, can I get that and cut the pole off and mount that to my wheelchair?
House stock. They're kind of expensive, but I think they're worth it.
You lost me on the weight limit.
What is the weight limit?
240.
Fuck. Lost me too.
But it also says 5'11", right? So, I mean, I'm way over on height.
I'm not. I'm like a bowling ball.
I'm like a pumpkin.
I'm like a Violet Beauregard. Roll me around.
Like a pimp.
Pimpette Brenda.
Pimpette. I'm gonna get me a shirt that says Pimpette. Ooh, Glenn. Make paranormal shirts that say Pimpette Brenda on it.
I think you can customize them.
Yeah.
I think you can.
I think we need to make pink ones to match my Girls Gone Wild hat.
Yeah, you can go right there and get merchandise. So. Good time to bring that up.
To get pimped out.
Okay.
I wish I could put a QR code up there. That'd be better.
I've been a really good girl. I
make
need
one
to
real
go
quick.
have a cigarette. I've been a good girl. I'm going to leave a guy time for a few minutes and I'm going to go smoke.
Oh, it's just going to be us. Andy, you're in charge. I don't trust these two. or however many the hell there was of Bobby.
We're going to come back and the name of the show is going to rename. How did we end up on the Bobby Dizzle network?
It was a hostile takeover. So.
That would be hilarious.
There's a channel called Greg's Greens. This is funny. He's a big conspiracy nut, probably the biggest one I know. And I can't even watch his show because it's so scary when it comes to that stuff. Like everything's nuclear war. But he lives in Huntsville, or just down the road. And my hot sauce guy lived next to him, and so I've got a contact for him if I ever need it. I've never made the connection. He's a NASA rocket scientist, and he sells prepper stuff at this farmer's market my coworker runs. He sells worm tea for fertilizer and duckweed, all kinds of stuff to be a prepper. And fast forward or rewind to when I first met my coworker that runs the farmer's market. I'm like, hey, I got a podcast. You should let me broadcast them there. And his wife's kind of uptight and knows how I am and knows I would not fit the bill for the farmer's market. But at the same time, this Greg guy does a live from there because he sells. He's a vendor, so he's dug in. And he's 10 times crazier than I am, other than the fact I'll drop the F-bomb and talk about dimensions. But my ultimate plan is to one day, I'm posing for a strike to get on Greg Green's show, make friends with him, to just appear one day at the farmer's market live. Kind of like I'm like a sleeper cell trying to get in there. So look out. I planned hostile takeovers before. I got kind of a roadmap. Lynn is smoking.
Yeah, I never would have envisioned. I didn't really think about us as a pair until, I don't know, after things started going down. I enjoyed being on your show, and it was like I said, I met another brother. So, and Todd, I feel the same way about yours. So, except you're a little quieter than me, but I figure one of these days you're gonna. Yeah, one of these days you're going to break free and we're going to hear about all kinds of things. So,
won't you break free? How many shows do you do a week, Todd? Or shows a month or whatever? Duster?
Here lately, it varies because a buddy of mine is a trucker. One of the guys on the show is a trucker, so his service isn't always good. I mean, I don't have a set like I'm going to do one every week or every month.
Oh, yeah. I didn't start getting good till I made a point to do 3 a week. Whether I broadcasted them or not, I did 3 shows a week.
Well,
Sometimes I come on other people's shows.
I have guests lined up, but I'm waiting to get so many episodes. Like my second season is going to be guests, and I want to get at least 9 episodes in before I switch to a second season.
It's just I had to get my chops in like a stand-up comedian. I did do like two or three shows a week, and before I got to where I couldn't, there'd be a lot of long pauses. I'd say something, they'd say something, look at each other. And I'm thinking of something. Now I got something ready 2 sentences before they're done.
Well, I'm a bullshit artist, man. I've done it all my life, so I never have any trouble talking to people.
I have a hard time in the freelance conversation, but I'm getting better at it.
Well, I think I'm going to go to 2 a week because I'm already booked almost to the end of the year. And
do 2 a week anyway.
Well, I mean, 2 for the paranormal guys. This I don't consider like a show because we have so much fun on it. And not that we don't on the other show, but this is more like I don't have to schedule. I don't have to do art. I don't have to do a lot of the things I do for the other one. And it frees me up some. And this one, I get on here and I just cut loose and laugh. And, it depends on, and vape. Yeah. And, it depends who all's going to be on the show. And so, but, and Dusty, you're welcome to come on the other show too.
You can come on mine too, Dusty. I may, that's why I asked you if you want to do a co-host last night.
I'm here, fellas.
Why do you keep calling you Dusty?
No, Dusty. I know. I think it's awesome. I didn't get it because I changed my shit to like only get notified if it's an @ and that @ was inside the message, instead of the @ in the actual message board. So
I've got a lot of group messages that are muted too.
Right. It's just so much shit right now. Like since I joined that community and since us have created this group, my Facebook is like always dinging.
Oh, it's insane.
My Twitter.
I go to work in my downtime and I'm just working on this show.
Oh well, my TikTok. I finally had to turn off notifications. I couldn't take it anymore. Last night I was like, I had to turn off all the notifications because the thing was just going ding, 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 ding. Good God. So. And I haven't had Twitter notifications on in forever, so.
Yeah, mine are off today.
Well, the only thing I use Twitter for anymore really is news. I mean, and it's not necessarily like streamlined news. It's like breaking news. It's like stuff like me and Andy go talk about house fires and stuff like that. But but I don't. And I hate TikTok with a passion. Oh, I hate TikTok, but I'm gonna have to learn how to use it, I guess. So
TikTok's one of my addictions.
I refuse for that one.
Well, see, and that's the problem with TikTok. I can flip it on and I will get invested in something, and I look at the time and it's 2 hours later, and I'm like, okay, Facebook is bad enough. So, and I get friend requests every day, and then I still get the pictures of Blob Squatch every day, and so. I just some of it I had to tune out.
That's kind of how I feel about this podcast, though. I mean, it don't feel like it's been an hour 40 to me.
Not at all, and that's why I like this one. And not that I don't like the other one. Don't get me wrong, I love the other one, but this is just us BS. This is kind of like our time, we're sharing it with the public.
Like we're sitting around in a bar talking about shit.
Exactly. Oh crap! And people are. I'm sorry, I had the chat closed, but since Deacon's the only one there, so
that's like what I
want to do. Deacon. Cuss him out.
That's what I try to do with my podcast. It's just, I don't know what you call that, like improv, I guess. Completely on the fly.
So, I didn't get to finish my cigarette because there was something that had 8 legs that was really big that was crawling across the sidewalk, and I decided to come in the house before it tried to eat my dog. So,
was it a scorpion?
No, it was a freaking
was it the size of a deer?
Tarantula-looking thing.
Octopus?
That's not really big. I thought you meant like the size of a deer, and you saw like a Wendigo or some shit.
Ooh, you saw how big your dog is.
Dude, I have been coming in here and snatching my laptop and been taking it outside going, look, Bobby, look, it's Bigfoot or something. Well, where I live, it's up higher, right? But it used to be part of a lake years ago. So we have the weirdest things that come crawling around here. It's I don't even know what it is, but it's kind of neat though, because where I lived before, everything ran away because it was so much ghetto that it was afraid to come out. But here, all kinds of things run around here.
Spiders don't come out in the ghetto. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, shit. The damn possums left the street. They took off.
I will tell you from personal experience of running calls, being in apartment complexes in the South Side, there is no cockroaches in some of those apartments because there is so much pot smell. I guess the cockroaches can't survive, or they're in the wall munching on the insulation or something. I don't know.
Or they end up or they end up getting smoked themselves. What? You got roaches? Cool.
Exactly. So
Deacon's having an experience where she ended up back on the channel. Shut up back.
She went over to the Bobby Dizzle to see if you were over there. She is, I'm back up to 3 viewers now. Sweet. So this is money well spent.
Boy.
This is better than my therapy, to be honest with you. So it's funny. My therapist even asked me about it. She goes, "So how's your podcast?" So
Good boy.
Or to subscribe to the Dizzle. I'm doing bad. BobbyDizzle.com. Check it out.
I'll make sure to tell my therapist to go to BobbyDizzle.com.
I got something funny to tell you. So, my dog's so little and he doesn't go potty outside. He uses this tray. It's got these potty pads on it, right? So when he's got to poop, he grabs his tail and growls at it and runs around in a circle with his tail in his mouth till he finds a place to go. It is
Must be a Russian thing.
Dude, it is the cutest thing. I've never seen a dog sit there and grab its tail and hold it while it runs around in a circle and then goes poops. He holds his tail.
Well, I mean, you don't want to.
What does a mathematician do when he's constipated?
Works it out with a pencil.
Nice.
Hey, I'm in here.
Works it out with a pencil.
I tried to picture that.
That's what the dog's doing, right? The dog's trying to work it out, pulling his tail like, man, I need help.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
It's like an accordion for the dog.
Get a pencil.
Well, Glenn, now you know what to do. If you can't go, grab a hold of one of your butt cheeks and just hang on to it and run around in a circle.
I had a guy that when I first started camping again, it had been a long time since I'd been out in the woods camping, and he was telling me, he goes, "All right," he goes, "You do remember how to crap in the woods, don't you?" And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah." He goes, "I know you haven't been out in the woods for a long time." I'm like, "Well, yeah, but you just like dig a hole," and he's like, "No, dude." He goes, "You hold it. You drop your pants, bend over until it just is about to explode." He goes, "That's what I do." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
It's not healthy.
So we were camped somewhere, and some people were going through this trail, and they go, "There's some kind of wild animal out there that's shitting on the leaves." I turned around and looked at him like, "Leaves?" He goes, "Yeah, I got airborne with that one." Like, oh, that is so wrong.
It's one of those, you gotta do it in the woods. You gotta do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't need a strategy. It's coming out if it's ready.
Exactly. And I hated that. And when I took the wife camping, I had to go get the little porta potty with the little porta potty tent, and it was a process.
I went to a 5-day camp up on Lookout Mountain. It was like a science nature camp when I was in 5th grade with my class. And this is gross. We stayed in the cabin. I'd never stayed away from my family ever. I didn't crap for 5 days. And I got home, and I don't even remember if I changed clothes but once because I was just so terrified to do any of that. I took one shower the whole time I was there. And I got home, and I was just like, "What is wrong with you?" I went to the bathroom. 5 days. 5 days worth. Because everything was communal. I'd been an only child. I didn't know what to do. Who are these people?
I'm like that. I don't like to go to public bathrooms.
I don't mind public bathrooms, but when I was 9 years old, I did. Or 10.
I don't. When I go places, like if I go to spend a night somewhere out of town, I have to get a motel room, and because I won't use anybody else's bathroom. Believe it or not, I'll use a hotel because I know that they look clean when I get in there. But
Oh,
but
take one
I
of
don't-
those lights.
I don't
Yeah,
use
I don't
public
want to stay
bathrooms.
with it.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I need one of those.
When I
Black
go to
light.
this paranormal convention, I know the people who I'm splitting the booth with are going to want me to ask me to stay with them, and I'm going to have to be really nice about saying no. First of all, because I only know them through the show, so God knows they could have a knife behind their back waiting. I don't know. They're nice people, but I'm getting a hotel and I'm staying by myself, and I'm having, I'm not going to be staying at somebody's house that I don't know at all. I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
I'm
I
drinking
mean,
Kool-Aid.
I'll hang out with them the entire time, but when it's over, I'm going back to my. I don't even care if it's a crappy hotel. I'm just staying there, as long as it comes with free soap.
Free soap. The crappy ones don't. They don't
Where
come
is the
with
knife?
that free soap, free shampoo.
Let me look at the Nashville Fairgrounds. Are any of y'all familiar with the Nashville Fairgrounds?
Oh, it's been
That in the
forever since I've been
Is that in the
there.
ghetto?
Yeah.
It's in the ghetto, isn't it? Fuck, it's got to be. I bet it is.
It's the fairgrounds. Yes, yes, it
everything's
is.
always in the ghetto. I can't go to ghettos. I'm not ghetto. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been to Nashville in so long.
We go a lot, but we're never on this end of town. How far is it from downtown?
Ah, you got me.
It's too far from downtown.
Now, Nashville's a pretty big city. It's really spread out. Last time I went was for a
And
football game, so
it's across I-40 from the Nissan. Okay, where's the
My dog
Where's
has a
the
broken
zoo?
ear.
where's the zoo? Eden Shower, the hell it's called.
And I didn't do it, Glenn, so shut your mouth.
you're gonna take your wife and kids and let them go do things while you're there during the day.
No.
Maybe I should just
that's a
shut
good
up.
idea. That's a good
Yeah.
idea. I mean,
Was it 2 days or 1 day?
it's just one day. I mean, technically, it opens at 8:30 in the morning. I could just get up at 5 and go, but I'd rather just get up an hour and a half before and just go over there and have stuff in my truck. I'm not gonna. What I'm worried about is I'm gonna try to overthink it. Where the hell did you go? The tab. Oh, I'm worried about. I'm gonna overthink it and have like tubs and tubs of shit for a 4x5 space. I really just want to carry like 4 or 5 little buckets of swag and set it up there. Maybe have a banner behind me, but I don't want nothing crazy. I'm just trying to get up there and give out. I'm going to have a bunch of horror movie stickers from Amazon. I'm going to put about 5 of them in a thing with my business card on it and give it out to people with horror movie stickers. So it's like a promotional item.
I can make decals for you.
I mean, I'm gonna see what's up, but
How long?
I thought
It's when?
probably Tennessee game weekend.
We've
Third
got
Saturday in October.
We've got yes, it will be. That's my birthday weekend. We can make some cool patches and put them together.
Yeah.
Your logo and a patch, tactical patch.
How do those go on there? Like on Velcro or something?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got that other one you gave me. I just don't know how it works.
yeah. It's just
You take it apart and you stitch the one to your clothes, and then you take the other one that has the Velcro on it and you pop it on there.
yeah, like he's doing. Yeah, all of my. Yeah,
Yeah.
even my Bigfoot one has it's Velcro on the back.
Do not tell me you have a Bigfoot one that you did not send me.
You've not seen my? Yeah, I've had this one. I just haven't really advertised it. Yeah, it's Bigfoot Firefighter.
Oh, that's right. I remember that one. Okay, yeah. I didn't get that one, but yeah.
Well, it's the last one I made.
I'm telling you, man, I love those handcuff coins that I got. I really did not expect them to be loose on the chain like regular handcuffs. Those things are cool as hell. They really are. I like them.
If you want to spend some real money, you can make some coins, Bobby. But
I got some cool coins, man.
I'm not trying to go nuts. I just want.
well, see,
maybe
that's what I ended up
4
doing.
things.
Okay.
I can make decals and I can make patches. So
You stop by still get chips,
This is gonna be a huge sub farm. Is all I'm gonna do.
bananas.
And I can make decals, I can make patches, I can make coins. So I can do it all. Send me your logo in large size. I'll send it off and see how much it costs to make glow in the dark patches. And you don't have to order. If you only want to order 50. So that was my last vendor. You had to order 100. So I got tons of things. But my new vendor, you can order like 50. So
I still haven't got that other coin yet, Glenn.
it's in the mail.
That's what he said months ago. Yeah.
So why did you pick horror film stickers?
No, it's just I could do paranormal stickers. It's going to be a paranormal con.
A paranormal con?
It's called the Tennessee Haunts and Legends Expo.
Oh.
I had a guest, Eric Freeman Sims, was running it. One of my podcast guests.
You said it's in October?
Yeah, October 21st.
I might have to go visit my dad.
And one of my podcast guests is actually putting it on. And then I look at the speaker list, and 4 or 5 of them are guests I've had. I'm like, I want to know everybody there. And I messaged him. I said, dude, I'm going to be a vendor. I'm going to be a vendor for that event. Hell yeah, we finally get to meet.
Sweet. You'll be speaking soon.
What if I am?
Hey.
I don't even know anything about any of that. And they're like, hey, you're an expert. What? Bro, I drink coffee and talk about Bigfoot. If you start paying me for that, I'm going to have an orgasm right in front of you. Here's $3,000. I'll talk about Bigfoot. Ha! Ha! Look at me.
It's over. It's over.
What'd you just do? Nothing. Ha! You ever seen Half Baked? I know Dusty has. But when he hands him that, he lets him reach into that bag of marijuana, and he's like, oh. He goes, somebody
he got it from the government. He signed it.
Yeah. Somebody need to do this shirt laundry. Or somebody's having a party. 2 pounds of marijuana? Oh.
What?
Maui wowie.
Maui wowie. No more window love. Go sell it. Go sell it.
No, I've never seen that.
And his butthole was in constant jeopardy. I freaking love that movie. Talk about that and Full Metal Jacket and Big Lebowski and Oh Brother Where Art Thou.
But since you brought up Full Metal Jacket, I debate that it's 2 separate movies. Like Boot Camp is its own fucking movie.
It is. And fuck anyone that says Boot Camp's not the good part, because Boot Camp's an awesome part. They just turn it off. Boot Camp is as quotable as the first part.
Mm-hmm.
Been getting any? Only your sister. Better your sister than my mom, and mom's not bad.
I always use the have to eat the peanuts out of my shit.
Well, Pilgrim. Am I bad? Am I life taker? Am I heartbreaker? Animal mother.
You know, you're right. I hadn't thought about that. That really is 2 movies, but
I'm
yeah.
gonna get my balls blown off for a word. My word is poontang.
It's Section 8.
Oh my God.
Break for a hand job, all set to get shipped out on a medical. Started jacking off right in the VA. Instant Section 8.
Oh.
Most
Jerking
of those
off 10 times a day. He goes, he's been jerking off 10 times a day. At least 10 times a day.
Oh my God.
Jerking off right there in the doctor.
Paid though, right?
Do what?
You still get paid with a Section 8?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Medical retirement.
Yeah. Who's the dumb ones?
Yeah. I mean, I can jerk off 10 times a day for free. He's getting paid. What am I doing? That's like that little boy that gets paid for opening up toys on YouTube. What am I doing here? I got to drive to work.
He gets paid for opening toys on YouTube?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people like that.
Ryan's Toys.
Oh my God, yeah. There's some people that are making serious money on YouTube, and I'm like, how?
Also, the same mofos that say Full Metal Jacket's not good after Private Pile blows his brains out. Same people that quote the "I'm so horny" lady. Me so horny. Like that's the second part.
Yep.
It only takes one.
You can't say Full Metal Jacket's bad after the who can't see and say I'm me so horny. I'm like, no, you can't. Two different ones.
Yeah, I never thought of that, but you're absolutely right. That is two separate ones, yeah. Because the whole tone of the change, yeah.
Yeah. You said North Vietnamese Army regular. Is there an irregular? How about North Vietnamese Army soldier? Make it something cool, like an officer. How about a general?
That's it right there, right?
Is there any blood trails or drag marks? Any blood trails or drag marks?
You know, Glenn, you didn't
Yes.
tell me that my TV, I forgot to mute my TV. Have you guys been listening to that?
Oh, we hear it. Yeah, we hear it in the background.
You should have told me. I mute it.
Well, let the gooks be the Indians.
I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm watching crime shows anyways.
I'm General Custard.
General Custard.
What with the Indians? What about the gooks be the Indians?
So this is why I need Bobby for the entertainment section. He'll have all the TV shows and everything quoted for me. So
yeah,
I know JT's going to be upset, or Shelton's going to be upset because he missed Bobby.
Where is that piece of shit?
Oh, they had too much stuff going on in the basement doing work, and he wouldn't have been able to. It would have been noisy, I guess. I don't know.
Like I'm not used to it.
I know, right?
Everybody got stuff on the background there. So
I normally I mute that damn thing. I'm sorry, I totally forgot. My bad.
that's all right. We'll just hold it against you. So
Will you? For how long?
I don't know. I'll pull your ponytails and see. So
Gross.
see, Andy's over there smiling, nodding his head. He's like, pull her ponytails, pull her ponytails.
There is a method to pulling my ponytails, and if you don't do it right, I will kick you in your nuts. There's a method, and you have to use it.
What, sneak up behind or?
Chloroform.
Not chloroform.
It's an effective dating tool for me. Yes.
I like to be conscious. Thank you. I'm a control freak. I like to be conscious.
Smelling salt.
Why did I wake up smelling like bleach?
Did you get it in my holy water that Chris sent me?
It's sprinkled all over you.
Oh my god. Shit. Oh. Bobby just flipped out. What was that?
I don't know.
It's like the alien coming out of him or something.
I heard a rustling.
Bobby is really AI in disguise.
AI has tracked Bobby down.
Snuck up his long hole.
Ooh. Whoa.
Now taking over. Bobby has a walk-in.
Yeah, I would.
Bobby's got a slide in.
Only Brenda.
I want to look that chick up, and I want to talk to her. I want her to come on to a show.
What chick are we talking about?
I'm talking about the walk-in thing.
I don't know about that. Me and Bobby may be out for that. Maybe you and Dusty and Andy. So
I'm telling you, man.
I guarantee she's going to be one of them people that if you get her going, you never get to talk. It's not going to be an interview. It's just going to be her saying shit for an hour and a half.
You know what? Then we can all sit there and go, damn, because Dusty will be high. So when she starts talking about how she took over this woman's body and this woman's been dead since 2014, he'll just be sitting back going, well, right on. All right.
Middle note for you, Dusty. Get notes from Bobby on this before you do this.
If you think you're ready to see that woman when you're slightly inebriated, you ain't.
I'm telling you, man. I still have her video. I still
Be
have
afraid.
it.
Be very afraid.
Be very afraid, yes.
I watch it every once in a while. It just trips me out every time I hear about the whole walk-in experience, and I'm just
Joke's
like,
on her if she takes over my body.
yeah.
That's like when you steal a car, there ain't no gas in it.
Well, my
Yeah,
thought was,
the combination to start the son bitch, like
Look.
pump the gas 3 times.
Steal a
If
wallet,
I
and
had-
ain't got no cash.
if I had the opportunity to walk into somebody else's body, I'm going to pick somebody that is
Yeah,
hot as hell.
I'll be like, thanks for the break.
Oh, what the hell was that alien doing when it walked into that one? And, holy
What
shit.
are you thinking?
Maybe it was a mentally
Alien drunk.
retarded alien.
Alien was drunk.
You find out when you were drunk? What the hell were you thinking?
Was that a dare?
Did you get this
I'd
at
been-
Goodwill? What is
I'd have
that?
been like, damn, look what I found.
UFO shop to Dollar General for that. That wasn't even Dollar General. That was, what's the other one? Dollar Warehouse.
Family Dollar. Your
Family
UFO
Dollar.
crashed in a Family Dollar and you landed in that body? What the hell?
Yeah, you're going to have to send.
Julio's in Nashville. Brentwood.
I don't think so. And Brenda, you're going to have to send Dusty the video so he knows what we're talking about.
Don't
It's
do it,
it's
Dusty.
it's kind of like Michelle Obama smoked a carton of Newports.
It ain't worth it.
Well, supposedly
worth
it's not a woman. Supposedly
It's a-
it is a
There
male.
is no arguing there.
Definitely not a woman.
I'm a
Gotcha.
banter.
I'll agree with you. Definitely no females involved.
Dusty and I can go backstage and I'll play it. I'll play it for her.
Oh, it was.
It was me.
I don't go
Yeah.
backstage with no man.
But what?
I'm not going backstage with no man.
This is no man. This is no man. It's kind of like
no
Pat. It's kind of like
Yeah.
Pat.
There you go, Pat. Pat the walk-in.
Yeah. What are you? I'm Pat. Oh.
She looks like every woman you meet outside of a gas station. What she looks like. Hey, let me get 2 new rounds.
It's that woman that you thought was the bartender when you were drinking, and you wake up and there she really is, and you're like, "Oh, the hell!"
I'd blow my brains out. I swear to God, I'd do it.
I would chew my fucking arm off. So
You just read my mind. I was just thinking that.
she's all snuggled up on. No, I would chew my fucking own. I would cut my arm off to get
that-
away from that.
Don't get mad at him. Is that what happened to Brenda's leg? She was laying on her leg and woke up.
Yep, that's it. I gnawed the shit out of that thing. I took that sucker clean
Like,
off.
oh shit! Couldn't get to your gun. Couldn't get to
My brother
Oh,
swears
God.
that I lost my leg up his ass, but you know.
couldn't get to your pistol. You got that one little fingertip on it. Come on.
Yeah.
Then she snores. Shit, cut it off.
I know. You know what though? As big as my freaking gun is, you would think I wouldn't miss. No, I don't
That's-
miss.
That's a bed of shame.
That's just it.
That is definitely a bed of shame.
Yeah. That's what that is.
In my mind, I just remember her talking, and I'm thinking, what is universe?
Bobby was just like mesmerized.
Your description of her that night was great, though. But I forget you said something about she smoked too many Salems or something.
Yeah.
And then, you know, she was talking about she is from the Federation Galactica Federation, and Bobby's like, dude, is she really a guest? It was a video. She was talking to me.
She was looking me in the eyes, man. We were talking. I had a lot of very green beers.
Yeah. Right?
A lot of beers.
A lot of beers. It was pretty funny.
I had a lot of the Colorado Rocky green beer.
Colorado Rocky green beer.
The old Coors Lights, as they say. Green Colorado Rocky.
They put the green dye in it for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah.
Yeah, that was rough. So,
And I'll tell you another thing I didn't know. I didn't know who that lady was.
Susie?
Yeah, I didn't know who she was. I'm like, I didn't know if she was like a friend or a guest as well. And so I didn't want to like say something to her and make her mad. So I didn't say anything.
you were all paranoid.
I was thinking, is she one of us or is she an expert?
She an expert? I'll walk
I
it.
thought she was like a guest. I didn't want to make Glenn's show look like it was a bunch of dicks.
No, she was the one.
Well,
that
I know
found
now.
that video.
I know now. But then I was like, I didn't know like Glenn. Don't go on that show. There's a dude on there that's hammered.
Talking to videos.
They're a bunch of
green beer.
That's the same way whenever I first met Sheldon and JT, I didn't know if he was a professional ventriloquist. And so I was like, did I just make that guy mad? And nope, came back.
How funny.
Yeah.
Shelton loves Bobby.
Oh, yeah.
Bobby needs to get him a Shelton shirt.
I'm going to have a professional ventriloquist on. It's going to be like a duel off between them two. So,
Oh, Lord. I'm going to start a poll. Who's in?
actually, I think I already have her booked.
Yeah, you said you did.
Yeah, I think I have her booked for September.
I'm getting a cold. You know that?
It's the aliens. Yeah, it's the aliens. They've sprayed the air.
Outside 107 degrees and coming into my house that's 69.
There's no truth to that. That doesn't have anything to do with it. There's no truth to that.
Okay, whatever.
Your WebMD is wrong.
I go out there and I sweat. I come in here, I'm wet, and it is 69 degrees straight up blowing air on me when I come in here.
She's wet. Okay. 69. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
And she's pimping. That has nothing to do with how you get a virus, though.
Keep my house. I don't have a virus. I think it's just a cold.
What is a cold? Oh my God! Are you a conspiracy theorist about a cold?
Don't say virus. That sounds so nasty and dirty. Just say you got a cold.
Okay, you've been infected. You've been infected by an alien amoeba, which is really what it is. So.
And I'm going to find Linda, my friend, the walk-in, and tell her that you're ready to give your body up, but they got to do a sneak in from behind.
Well, she could have this one. One hand don't work, brain don't work half the time. Shit, that's just the beginning of the problems.
Can you still feel your ass?
It depends on how long I sit in the chair here. I'm like Bobby. This chair hurts you after a while. So
yeah, this one, I'm gonna throw it in the street when I'm done with it. It's not even gonna be like a secondary.
Shoot it. That's what I did. I had a phone one time that pissed me off. When I got my new one, I threw it outside and I shot that sumbitch, put all kinds of holes in it.
Like George Jones.
Dude.
All right, then.
Dude. Then again, I could do that in my backyard back then because I lived in the country and nobody cared. I lived with a bunch of rednecks.
What are you talking about? They do that in my backyard and I live in the city.
I can't do that around here. There's older people that actually live here, and there's a trailer park down the hill.
Just blame them. Just tell them it was the Mexicans.
And they'll probably, it'd probably give them, it probably would, it'd probably give them all a damn heart attack.
There was 2 nights ago, there was one end of the street, there were shots fired. Gwinnett PD never showed up to. Last night, there were shots fired on the other end of the street. Gwinnett PD never showed up to. And went around their neighborhood app, everybody was like, oh, PD's not showing up. What are we going to do? And there was like 4 or 5 of us that replied, call 811. Don't tell 911. This is 811. Yes, I know where to bury the friggin' body. That's why I don't want to cut off anybody's cable, break their gas line.
Well, you know, I mean, is your police department defunded?
Yes, the police department was defunded. We have a population of about, I don't know, it's somewhere just shy of 1 million, and we have 12 officers on duty at one time. That's a true story.
Well, that's just...
They encrypted all the radios so that the public can't hear them anymore, which I am been bitching and raising hell about how it's a violation of my rights. So, but
Yeah, that sounds weird. I didn't think they could do that.
Oh yeah, they could do that. Yeah, they took it all off the air after a fire EMS crew got held hostage, and they claimed that the person could hear them on the radio. Well, duh. The firemen that the guy was holding hostages, every damn one of them had a radio. So,
wait, somebody held firemen hostage?
Yeah, that's happened before. I was held hostage my first Christmas Eve here.
And they didn't, get them with a frickin' hose.
They went in the house on a medical call, and the person decided that he was going to pull a gun and hold them hostage.
So the guy called 911 just to be able to get firemen so he could hold them hostage.
I don't know what the situation in that one was, but yeah, it's not an uncommon thing. Well, no, my first Christmas Eve here, I was held hostage, and I went out and I should have quit and left then, but
that's because you lied to her and said you wanted to be there.
So no, well, I was on what they called a TAC unit, and we would go out first response in place of the engine. So it was me and another guy, another medic. And I was just out of training down here. And he was a preacher too. Fuck. And so when we answered this call, lady with a broke leg, well, the purpose of a TAC unit was to keep the fire truck from going for one. And it was the other is to, if they didn't need an ambulance, we would politely but firmly tell them, no, you don't need an ambulance. And so we got a call that a woman fell off the front porch and it hurt her leg. So we go bebopping out there, and I pull up, and I was like, there's somebody in the front yard. My partner's like, well, we'll just go check it out. I'm like, okay, whatever.
It doesn't hurt that bad if she's not laying there.
And so I knock on the door, and I swear to God, a dog of every variety came to the door. I mean, there was a shepherd, a pinscher, a Rottweiler, a pit bull. I think there was probably a Chihuahua in there. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is a new zoo review in there? So I asked the guy, I'm like, so what happened to the person laying in the front yard? And he's like, oh, she's down here. She's at the bottom of the steps. Oh, okay. So I'm thinking, well, maybe she fell down those steps and dispatch just got it wrong. So we go, and she's he opens the door, and she's laying there in a crumpled heap of blood at the bottom of the stairs in the basement. I was like, oh. So we go down the stairs. As soon as I make it halfway down the stairs, slam the door, and I heard it lock. I'm like, oh, this can't be good. Of course, my partner, the preacher, was like, oh, it's all going to be okay. And that was, I was too inexperienced and didn't have a flashlight on me at the time. So all I had was a little pen light to have the med bags, and they're dead half the damn time. And so I go down there, and we're assessing her, and I'm talking to her, my partner. He's still like, he's doing all honey and all this and stuff. And I'm like, and I hear something in the basement, and it's cold and dark and everything down there. And I was like, ma'am, is there somebody else in the basement with us? And she didn't want to answer. I said, ma'am, is there someone else in the basement with us? And finally I said, who is he, ma'am? She goes, it's my boyfriend. I'm like, oh, well, that could explain our current situation. So I said, let me guess, you had assistance getting to the bottom of the stairs, didn't you? My partner was like, what? Huh? And he's like, yeah. So I found the guy, I hollered to the guy, and I was like, dude, seriously, are you armed? Because we're kind of like screwed right now. And key up our great 800 megahertz radios that only work on straight line in a concrete basement don't work worth a shit. God damn it. So here I am with my pen light in my mouth, crawling through this friggin' basement. I found a dryer vent. I ripped the dryer hose out and stuck my antenna out the dryer hose and called Mayday.
Really?
True story.
What happened? How'd you get out?
So, well, the Chambly police came and showed up and knocked on the front door, and the guy opened the door, and they said, do you happen to have any paramedics trapped in your basement? And he said, yeah, I do. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I do.
Wait a minute. So he didn't hold you guys hostage?
Well, they had already called out the SWAT team. There was fire engines on site. They had this whole thing, and somebody just went, yo, John, is there somebody in your basement? And he goes, yes, I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt them. Okay. Well, so what? No, there's more to this. He came home early from work, Christmas Eve, from working at the factory or whatever, meat locker. I don't know what the hell the guy did. And he come home and he found his old lady she was getting downstroked by somebody in his bed on Christmas Eve. So he beat the shit out of both of them and threw them in the basement and locked them in. And after a few hours, he felt sorry for him and called 911. True story. The cop asked me, he goes, I feel really bad for the dude. I don't really want to put him in jail. And I'm like, no, after that, I don't think I do either. I was like, no harm, no foul.
Was his wife that was bloody and her boyfriend that was bloody.
Yeah, and he was upstairs drinking away. He'd done had at least a bottle and probably a case. Yeah. He was to the point where he went from angry drunk, he was now crying drunk. So, I was like, well, Christmas is ruined. Ho-ho came too early for him, so.
So he didn't get in trouble? He just...
No, cops let him go. I never... And my lieutenant was like, are you sure? And I'm like, dude, seriously, he came home Christmas Eve and his wife's getting banged. I said, it didn't bother me one bit.
He's already getting punished. How long were you down there?
It didn't seem like long, but they told us it was like an hour and a half. But
yeah, I thought it was like 8 hours.
No.
It didn't. Holding you hostage because he wanted money or something.
No, he felt sorry because he beat his wife up, so he called 911 to get somebody to take care of us. He thought that we would just give her a Band-Aid and leave, basically. And then when he realized that wasn't going to work, because I tried to talk to him, I'm like, sir, could you let us out? Just take care of her, bitch. And I'm like, well, it's kind of dark. Could you at least turn on a light?
You can't see her. It's not too far away.
Yeah. People have misconceptions about what EMS really does. So he thought we were just going to patch her up and send her back in. So, yeah. So that was my first Christmas Eve in Atlanta. Welcome to Atlanta.
That's a ludicrous song.
That's true. It is very true.
It is.
I think of that every time that song plays. I'm like, yeah, it was my welcome to Atlanta.
That was when you first moved to Atlanta?
Yeah. Christmas of 01, I was held hostage. Christmas Eve of 01. Yep.
And you didn't get out then?
Oh, no. Well, I told you the first call I ever run was a clown that had whacked himself, so... there were signs. I should have seen it. There were signs. I should have seen it.
Bobo, why? No, not Bobo.
Didn't somebody make a joke about that clown whenever it happened? I said something.
I'm sure there were plenty of jokes about it.
Well, whatever.
I've heard that story
happened
before.
With that, I don't remember that story.
It's permanently etched in my retina, so I can still see it. He had his little clown shoes, so everything. Yeah.
Wasn't he whacking it?
Oh, yeah. He had a tank of helium attached to a plastic bag over his head with a zip tie and Willie in one hand and his pants around his ankles. Yep. Actually, they technically were his knees, so he was a short little fella. So... yeah, I don't know. Clown makeup and all. Yeah, it was. I can't unsee it.
You know.
This is just one of many stories I have.
Do people not think of the situation that they find themselves in, or other people find them in, if they die doing this? How embarrassing. Do you actually
I don't believe he wanted to end up that way.
Do you go to heaven or hell? You're going, oh my God, they're going to find me like this. What was I thinking?
You should always wear matching clothes, because trust me, the paramedics will make fun of your underwear. So
I always match.
Paramedics.
I'm either wearing some or I'm not.
Oh,
it matches always.
Yeah.
I gotta get a bottle of water. I'm right now.
Okay, it's just a live show. Just a live show here. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, we probably need to wrap up. We've ran over again.
I'm already shopping for cars over here. I'm not even paying attention.
Shopping for cars? What kind of car are you buying? Subaru.
Looking for
for the
possibly an Impreza
race car driver with a neck injury.
Race car driver with a neck injury. What?
You got race car drivers over there, Randy?
Yeah, at our local track, they were doing a race tonight, and a driver got into a fight with another person, and the other person jerked the race car driver's helmet off, and when he did, he broke the race car driver's neck.
Whoa!
The guy said he can't feel his arms or legs.
Okay, is he saying that or is it real?
No, it's real. They're talking to the shock trauma right now.
Wait, I smell lawsuit.
And I'm thinking I'd probably be the other race car driver. I'd be on the ground holding my neck, peeing on myself. I can't feel anything. You killed me. Was it Ricky Bobby? He stabbed himself in the leg.
Ricky Bobby's on fire. I'm on fire. I used to have a cab driver named Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby was my hero. Little baby Jesus. Oh Lord. I see now you're on a movie I love, so in a sick kind of way. I don't know why I like that movie so much.
Yeah, it's not that good a movie.
It's really not.
You can tell that they had a hard time getting it together because of how pieced together it was. You remember when it was coming out? How many delays there were?
Oh yeah,
it delayed like 3 years at least.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, I mean it had a lot. It went through a lot before it came out.
Yeah,
you can tell that there was different plots and things they ignored.
Now that would be a good one to do a movie novelization off of. I would read that. So.
What? No.
It's really not that good of a movie. It just has quotes in it.
No, it's not. Well, I mean, there was a lot of his movies that were that way. Wedding Crasher, Old School.
Old School.
He wasn't. Well, yeah, it was good, but it wasn't great. Wait, he wasn't in Wedding Crasher. Yeah,
Old School's
sorry.
up there with Dumb and Dumber, in my opinion.
Give me that.
Mostly because
You're my boy, Blue.
I was in college when Old School came out, and so Ricky Bobby too. But Old School came out like it was just like the anthem. Just that and Anchorman, just all sit around watched Anchorman, Dave Chappelle. When I was in school.
What was the other one he was in? I was said Wedding Crashers, but wasn't it? I'm drawing a blank. There was another one right around then too that popped out.
Yeah, there's a few. Wedding Crashers, Anchorman, Old School.
Well, he wasn't in Wedding Crashers, was he?
No, he wasn't.
Or no, wait a minute. Yes, he was at the end of it. He was the funeral crasher. That's right. He was the funeral crasher.
He was the guy in Wedding Crashers that lived with his mom, wasn't he?
Yeah. Mom, I want a meatloaf sandwich. Yes.
Mom, meatloaf.
That's right. I know, because I was like, man, I know he was in that movie, but then I was like, oh, wait a minute.
He didn't play a huge role. He was like their mentor, though.
Yes. And how sadly he failed them. He's a funeral crasher.
Funeral Crasher.
Have you not seen Wedding Crasher?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. I mean, that's a classic. That's a classic. Yeah, that one is. There's scenes in it that I still die laughing at. That's hilarious. So. But what was?
It's going to be the last thing we talk about. I've got to look it up. See what movies Will Ferrell was in between 01 and 07.
Is Starsky and Hutch in there?
I think that was before. I think that was before.
Oh my God.
Oh, and by the way, I just saw they're remaking the $6 Million Man.
What? No.
Yeah, they're filming it now. Yeah.
No.
And Lee Majors and Lindsay Wagner are going to be in it in some role. I don't know if they're going to be like instructors or what, but wait, she's dead.
Yeah.
So who's the woman? They said it was going to have.
I thought he was dead too, or is that just his career? Oh,
his career was dead after the Fall Guy.
Here is the milestone Will Ferrell things from my high school and college. Remember when he played Mustafa on Austin Powers?
Yes.
I have gangrene. I can't feel my legs. All right, there was that one. Zoolander. He was that weird guy on Zoolander.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. And let's see, we got Old School.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy the Elf.
yes.
Oh God. Yeah, that was hard.
Ron Burgundy.
That was good.
And Kicking and Screaming with Mike Ditka.
don't remember that one.
You remember it with he was a soccer coach for the Tigers, or whatever, and he got addicted to cappuccino.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
All right, I'll have to go check it out.
Talladega Nights, Blades of Glory, Ron Burgundy, of course.
I'm being attacked by a munchkin.
And then there was, you get up here and it's like Step Brothers, but that was like 2008.
Yeah,
I can still consider that as a good one. And
it was okay.
That one movie, Stranger Than Fiction, was a good one. It got him get overshadowed.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, he was a character, and his life was getting dictated by this woman writing a book. So everything that would happen in her book would happen to him.
You're funny.
That sounds familiar, but I'm thinking of what was the name of the movie where she tied him up and broke his legs with a?
That's not the same. Misery.
Yes. Oh
About
God.
30,
Yeah.
there's
That's
about 30 years in between those two.
That's one of
He hasn't been
the.
in a while. He was in Land of the Lost. That was a good one.
Yes. Has he got anything coming up?
Let's see.
How old is he anyhow? Good Lord, he's not that old, but
Who?
Will Ferrell.
Oh God, he's got to be in his 60s.
No,
He's got to be.
He was born in '67. He's younger than my mom.
Oh,
He's
fuck,
my
he's
age.
my age.
yeah.
That old motherfucker. He looks old as shit.
Sorry. What?
He's born in '60s. Shit.
You know who Chris Hansen is? Chris Jansen? Not Chris Hansen. Buy me a boat, truck to pull it.
Yes.
His wife, I thought she looked old. I was like, who's that woman he's married to? She looks old. Look at her. She's 9 years younger than me. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, she's not drinking the Adacrone or whatever it is. So
She's got an odd look. She I think the makeup makes her look old that she wears, but she was in her mid 20s. And I was in my mid 30s when I saw that. I was like, holy shit.
All right. Well, Wednesday night on the Paranormal Guys, we have Katie Elizabeth from Vermont. She is from Burlington, Vermont, and she's going to be talking about Champ, the Loch Ness Monster of North America. And she's also going to have proof, and she's going to talk about the other sea monsters that there's a sea monster. Andy, you should know there's a sea monster up there in the Chesapeake Bay. Mm-hmm. I just found out recently there's a Tennessee River monster.
Just me taking a leak on a boat.
There's another one. Crap. Anyhow, I didn't know this until I started doing a little homework on it. So she's going to be on Wednesday night. So it should be fun. So she is the only dedicated researcher to, they call it, I think I'd have to look it back up, the Draconian Institute or something like that. I don't know. So, because they believe that there's Dragonian Institute. I don't know. Yeah, they believe that there's dragons living in our waters. So I'm looking forward to it. Not many people have a lake monster guest on. So
I've already had two. Where you been?
Really, have you?
I had a guy who went diving for Champ.
Oh wow! All right, well, cool. No, she was the first one I met.
Yeah, it wasn't as experienced as or legitimized or decorated as yours was. This was just a guy that was an enthusiast.
Well, I'm actually, she's going to take me out on a boat if I get up there. So I'm trying to figure out how I can get up to Vermont, and because my boy's up there, so I want to see Kyle. So she told me anytime when I get up there, she'll take me out. So
and if you don't come back, you don't piss her off because she'll feed your ass to him.
Yeah.
To the lake.
Yeah. I'll be fed to the lake monster. So
Champ food.
All right. So Bobby, you got anything going on this week? You got any shows coming up?
I do. Oh, so tomorrow night I've got 2 Bigfoot witnesses.
Ooh.
And one of which is a local Bigfoot mascot in Ohio who plays Bigfoot at all their town functions. And Tuesday I'm going to be on My Two Dads.
Cool.
And Wednesday, I'm gonna have the She Squatchers on.
Sweet. So you won't be on the show Wednesday?
I may drop by later. It's at 7.
The she squadron.
From Minnesota.
Mhm.
Jim Cruz and Jenna and Tammy.
Tammy, yeah. Yeah, they're good peeps. They're good peeps.
Yeah, I was on them a few weeks ago, or on their show, not on them.
No, their husbands would object. No. And
Tammy
they're
in Virginia Beach. She was she lives down by the Outer Banks. She goes there a lot.
yeah. They're a little bit crazy. They remote view and then they go running into the woods. They douse and go running into the woods and
I was
they're
talking to Jen today about she had her banner set up and everything, some of her swag, their booth. So I was like, hell yeah, I'll do what the She Squatchers do, but I'm not attractive middle-aged women either, so I don't know if I'll be as effective.
yeah. You know Kinko's makes them, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have one made. I was just
Okay,
thinking about
I
it.
was
Like,
saying.
I mean, I had the
Those
internet.
makes middle-aged women.
Is it the She Squatchers?
I just got lost.
I guess they're
banners.
middle aged.
They make the banners.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I think they're a little older than me.
Well, you're a youngin', so
I need to message them and make sure. It's been a long time because Jen had
you
heart
might check
surgery the first time.
well, you might check their time because last time I talked to them, they were doing them show late, like 10 o'clock or something, like my time. So
Yeah, we scheduled this a long ass time ago.
okay, because I was scheduled, but all that stuff happened and I didn't end up making it. So
I'm not on their show; they're on mine. They're my guest.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I've been on theirs before. Theirs was a little later.
Yeah.
Because one of them, Jen's in Minnesota, so that's still central. But it was like at 9 p.m.
Yeah, it was a late one, so yeah.
I had a good time. I was just like, I forgot what we were talking about. I ended up on some other subject. No, it's hard to believe.
They're good people, so
I
well, if you've met them, you know.
Comic Relief, and they're like, "You're our guest." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that's right." I forget I'm the guest here.
Yeah, he's on the
I'm
radio.
forgetting
right
I'm
now.
not on my own show.
So, Dusty, are you going to be anywhere doing anything this week?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good.
There's branches in my yard the storm took out. I'm going to have to clean them up. I'm going to be doing that this coming
Yes.
You gonna smoke them branches?
All right. Well,
week. Next.
no shows. Okay.
Oh no, I got the two dads tomorrow. I got 2 guests coming up. 14th of July and the Sunday after that. I'm not sure of the date. And then
You on 2 dads too?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then there'll be episode 9 of Token Metal coming up this next week.
Sweet. Well, you both of you will enjoy Corey and I think his co-host is Dan. I want to say.
Got 2 of them. He said they go back and forth.
Yeah, I think one of them's military or something like that. Yeah. So, yeah, you'll enjoy it. It's a good show. I enjoy it. Corey. Corey is going to probably end up. He was supposed to be listening tonight after he got done with some personal stuff. So, I don't know if he ever got to it, but he's going to come in and join us on Misfits one night. So, you'll like him.
Mine too.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I think both of y'all like him, and it's so laid back. So, and then
Yeah, just wondered if you heard the call for
what's the other guy's
I
name?
think we did a home and away with him.
Did a what? Oh, was that Corey? He's coming on you?
Yeah, he's coming all over me.
I think, and then I think Lee will probably be coming over too. I don't think y'all are going to be on his show. I don't think he interviewed me last week for his show, so he'll be joining us in the Misfits eventually. I think he was going to try and tune in tonight too, but he's in the middle. He moved from Washington State to South Carolina. So he's in the middle of moving. So last time I talked to him, he was in a hotel in Myrtle Beach.
And
And he's
apparently
like,
the guy
I've got the
killed
keys to a
by-
house, but I can't move in yet. So he was kind of on hold. So I don't know. I guess maybe the other person that was buying a house too was held up on their end. So he was stuck in a hotel for a couple days. So he's like, yeah.
This show tonight.
Was that?
He promoted this show tonight. Corey did.
Was that Corey? Yeah. Corey's a good guy. He promoted this. I'm sure that Lee did too. So what the hell is the name of his Divine Nation? I don't forget the name of his show. He's probably listening to me thinking, what the hell?
That's funny. Other podcasts go like for 48 minutes. I'm like, what do you mean 48 minutes? That's just the intro.
Exactly. Yeah, I think it is divine something. I don't remember, but he posted it in the Paranormal Guys. So Lee did. So he was like, is it okay if I'm a misfit? And I'm like, yeah, you'll fit right in. You'll be one of us. So
There's no real requirement.
yeah, exactly. So, all right. Well, Andy, update on the guy. Are they flying him out? What's the deal?
Helicopters in route right now. I'm listening to them. They're getting ready to get patient info.
Sweet. I mean, should we hang on for this? Or is this a violation of their HIPAA rights?
I'm about to go because I have to go to the bathroom really bad.
All right. Well, don't hold it in like camping. as long as they're not itchy. So.
Peace out, peeps. Like, comment,
Later,
subscribe.
dude.
Find y'all potty chairs all the way around.
Yeah. Subscribe, bitches. Oh, Lord. All right. Well, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and end it out with a little music as we go out. I'll do different music. So we'll just let Andy tell us about it in the I turn it down a little bit. Let Andy tell us about it in the back show. So everybody, make sure to tune in to the Paranormal Guys Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Same time, same bat channel. And of course, you're welcome to be a Misfit here next week. And we'll give you an update on Andy's fly out. So he'll have breaking news for us. I guess it won't be breaking then. Of course, his neck's already broke. Oh, well. Is what it is. Peace out, everybody. Bye now.